We're live. Fuck it. I don't give a shit anymore.
How live? Like actually?
Actually. Well, I mean, no. The video's still unlisted, but.
Oh.
Like, are we recording like actual our voices?
Yes, actual. This is being recorded. All of this right here.
Oh, Lord.
From the point where I said, fuck it, I don't give a shit anymore on.
Oh.
Hi, folks.
Oh,
God. Hello, everyone.
I hurt.
Welcome
Folks at
back
home, I
to
just need your
Stardust.
opinion real quick, folks at home. Are straws a container?
Leave a comment.
Right
Let us
in.
know.
Just put a comment in
God.
chat, you know.
Comment.
What do you think?
Comment straws equal container or fuck off. One of those two.
Oh, damn. Oh, God. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Stardust RPG Into the Vast. I am William, and I am your Dungeon Master for the Sci-Fi 5th Edition campaign. And joining me today, we have Craig.
Hello! I will be playing Dr. Gerhard DeVito, Undead Barbarian, and my vote is that they are not containers.
And Cody.
They're a series of tubes.
Like the internet.
Exactly.
I'm Cody. I'm playing Cardon Joya, Kardash, Monk of Mercy. Fuck off.
Thank you for adhering to the format as requested.
Sam.
I'm Sam. I'm playing Herschel the Alchemist, Smokey the Bear's actual nemesis, a forest that starts fires. And I believe that Al Gore invented straws.
Thank you for adhering to the format.
John.
I'm John.
I've never heard Duroc pronounced that way.
Give me a second.
Oh, this is Caitlin all over again, huh?
Oh, well.
Oh God, I'm John. I'm playing Duroc, and I'm currently suffering from a bout of high spirits.
Hi,
You hit the way in on
John.
the straw dilemma.
Straws are to containers as doors are to houses.
Ooh.
Andrew.
Hello, I'm Andrew, and I'll be playing Mark 7, the Warforged Buccaneer Captain, who identifies what a straw is and what a container is, and cannot equate the two.
Mm.
So does Mark 7 just get confused every time anyone takes a drink from a drink using a straw?
No, they simply identify them as two separate objects. Like,
And when
straw.
last we left off, it's time for the bad guys to go in this combat.
Well,
Thank you.
I'm safe.
I believe
this is
I
the-
just had a turn before the enemy armor came online, and I made his armor real hot.
Yep, he's already taken that damage.
That he has.
He has taken 12 fire damage from your heat metal and does not seem to give the slightest fuck.
Cool,
As-
cool.
As this robot
Herschel, you're healing him.
something comes to full online capacity and sort of spins up a heavy machine gun in one arm, and its right arm extends into a beam weapon, sort of a laser sword, if you might. A light saber, if you will.
Legally distinct.
Sorry,
Of
it's a
course.
beam
Is it a
saber.
lightsaber or a light scimitar?
It's a beam
It is.
saber.
Well, and also, yeah,
Good
also,
swords.
does
It's
it
more
have
of a-
the
it's more of a-
versatile tag or just a little tag?
It's a straight sword, so it's more of a light long sword, if you will.
Some kind of a sun blade.
And its legs begin. It takes a step forward, and then a series of like wheels emerge from the bottom of its feet, and it begins to skate the distance.
Now, hang on a second. They don't skate until they transform, sir.
Give it a
Oh,
sec.
it's coming to give me a hot dog from Sonic. I love it. Oh,
I
make sure
can
you brought my
skate the
lemon berry
distance.
slush.
And as it stops at this point, it brings its machine gun arm up and is going to fire twice at Herschel.
Why would he do that? That makes no sense.
Get those.
Would
those
you
concentration
give
checks
me
ready.
half cover for being half behind that wall?
Sure, that'll increase your AC by 2.
Hey.
Does a 21 hit you?
No, not with half cover.
Good.
That's
Oh
a
my
lot
gosh,
of
that's
damage
a-
right there.
That's a lot of damage over there.
9 misses you as well then.
Yes.
You get that shot of like the door, like you duck behind the door, and then there's just like 2 very large indentations in the door.
Oh, not even. It's just you duck behind the door and then suddenly there's a bunch of Swiss cheese. This is a machine gun, remember?
You can now
and
see
then it
through the
is-
door.
It is then the riot guy's turn. One of them is charmed, so he will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now I can just see the end of somebody's health bar.
Oh, it's me.
I don't know whose.
It's me, your tree friend.
Is it?
Dash
Is that-
and get right here.
Is that you right there?
No, that's Lyra.
Oh man, you're way far back. Oh boy.
The other one is going to use his stun baton to try and hit Cardon twice.
It's okay. I'm back here with
Bring
my
it.
shadow
I'm
sword.
assuming a 12 misses you. Cardon.
12 definitely misses.
Does an 18 hit you?
You know what? It does.
You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage and 7 points of lightning damage.
Whoa.
Nice.
Wait, aren't those guys unconscious?
Oh no, you're completely right. They are put to sleep. Never mind. They don't even get that. That guy doesn't even get to go.
Cool.
I thought they
I
were
was gonna
just
say,
sad.
I'm pretty sure they got knocked out.
By what?
Ooh. Something we couldn't see. All the cool kids were looking at it earlier.
Mm.
I'm assuming it's something along the lines of I cast Fist.
Yeah, that's right. That's why they have 21 and 29 damage marked. So they're
Oh.
stunned. That was it. They got stunning striked.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're not unconscious. They just
'Cause-
can't move.
Because
Well-
Cardon has been beating the shit out of them.
I didn't use stunning straight. I think they are actually. I've been doing non-lethal damage, because I have 4 out of my 5 key points.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. The
See,
why
this is
the
what
riot
happens
trooper
when
marked? That's not his hit points.
this is what happens when you count up.
I mean, no, I count up and I can keep track, but that added total does not add up to his hit points. I'm trying to think why he's unconscious then.
I mean,
Did
I
someone
have been
cast a
beating the
spell?
shit out of them. They also got shot a couple times.
Oh, they did
I
get
think.
shot like twice. One got a railroad spike in his arm or something. Shoulder?
Oh yeah, that's right. The surprise round.
Well, like the regular trooper does have more damage marked up than his total hit points, so he should be unconscious. But the riot
Yeah,
trooper
he's-
did not.
Maybe it was just the one that was down then.
Yeah, I think
That might be the case. Yeah,
I knocked one out and stunned the other.
that's it. Yes, the other one is stunned. I don't know why I used the same fucking symbol.
I mean, I in the audience can't see shit, so we've got no idea what's going on.
I'll describe the symbol for you. It's an almond with a mustache and 2 closed eyes.
So he's enjoying.
Yeah, I think Tom Selleck mustache.
So
Big
he's
Tom
so he's
Selleck
enjoying. Some,
Coming for you, Mr. Peanut.
yeah, he's enjoying some peanuts or Pringles.
Yeah, I know which one you mean.
Yes, exactly. And now we've got a canceled symbol on the other one.
Yeah, the other one is stunned.
Well,
He
I
doesn't
mean,
get
that's
to
what
move.
happens when you spew racial epithets on Twitter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shouldn't have done it.
Durak, it's your turn.
Well, you know what? Well, first, let me see if I can get any closer. 5, 10, 15,
Oh boy.
20, 25, 30. Hey, I can see
Hello.
things.
Hello.
I had no idea what you're talking about. Like, I don't see any mech anywhere.
Oh well. Do you want me to?
So I don't like. I guess that's probably not a thing I need to worry about, right?
Yeah. Just come out more. Come out further. You'll be all right.
Well, I've
If
got.
you could stand right here, that would be great.
Herschel, how good are you at dodging?
Very good at dodging.
Well, in that case, pulse wit. No. Is Mark 7 still hasted? No, you wouldn't be hasted because I'm concentrating on
No,
Shadow
I
Blade.
have-
So
Yeah, I haven't been hasted.
that's right. I cast Shadow Blade at 3rd level. That's what happened. Got it. Okay, I'm here. I'm here. I will spend a bonus action. That guy.
Don't you still need to pull your Shadow Blade back? Because didn't you throw it at the end of your last turn?
I did actually. Yes. So I will spend.
You would call that as a free action or
No.
bonus?
I will spend a bonus action to summon my Shadow Blade back to my hand.
Ah.
That's there. And then I will throw it again
Again.
at that guy.
Roll your attack.
Let me make sure that this Shadow Blade is correctly damage proportioned.
And then I kicked her, sir.
Yeah.
Hi-ya.
Yeah. I don't have advantage, just normal. Does the 19 hit?
It would, however, the Hybrid Trooper will use its reaction for swaying dodge to increase its armor class for the one attack and avoid it. As you throw the Shadow Blade and its head kind of snaps to you in this sort of unnatural jerk, and as the blade comes flying towards it, it just sort of bends over backwards in this like almost crab walk motion before it just kind of rights itself back up to its feet.
I always knew these guys were unnatural jerks.
Yeah, well, I don't want to waste my reaction to re-roll that, so that's my turn.
Alright, and then it is the Hybrid Trooper's turn. They get their reaction back, so good dodge. This one's going to go... it is going to use its multi-attack, and it will use its diving kick to leap into Cardon.
Okay, that's my move.
I need you to make a DC 12 strength save.
See, he looked this way and saw that I had a tree in front of me and decided to go for the rock.
You are not knocked prone by this diving kick. It will then make 2 attacks with its claws.
It's Jackie
Mid-air
Chan whenever
thud?
he tries
Nope.
to...
So the 16 hit you.
Nope.
11 misses you too then.
Yes.
So it was less of a diving kick and claw attack and more of a jumping chihuahua, really.
The other one will similarly use its diving kick on Herschel.
Oh, come on now.
When you come at the tree, you best not miss.
Make a strength
That's right.
save, Herschel.
One of these? You like one of these?
You are successfully not knocked prone as well.
Surprisingly, people can't kick down rocks or trees.
Yeah, you ever tried to kick a tree?
Does a 20 hit you though?
It meets my AC.
So
Then
yes.
yes, you
Of
take
a
11
20.
slashing damage.
Well, good thing you didn't
You
miss.
take 11 slashing damage.
And a 12 misses you.
Yes.
See, that one missed.
Make me a concentration check.
Oh, shoot. That's right.
DC is 10.
Yes, if I could... Where am I?
It's a
I've never
constitution
actually
it's
had
a
to make it.
Constitution saving throw.
Right. I have one of those.
You lose your concentration on heat metal.
I will use my reaction to get you to re-roll that.
It can only go up.
Oh, no!
Go down.
No! You had to say it.
Why would you
Of
waste?
course I had to...
Why would you waste my gift?
For those at home, that went from a 7
Oh, they can
to
see
a
it.
6. Okay.
It was a natural 3 to a natural 2. I'll take those odds any day.
For our podcast listeners.
This doesn't get turned into a podcast. What are you kidding? How would they?
For those of you with YouTube Premium and the ability to turn off your phone screens.
Also,
Mark 7.
For
It's
people
your
that are,
turn.
Okay.
For people that are watching,
Um,
some sort of anime while listening to us, which why?
Because we are some sort of anime, sir.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, why would you listen to us and try to watch something else? We're very distracting.
Just like one of my Japanese animes.
Let's see here. There's a lot of dudes. And none of them are really in a line, so that's not really helpful to me. That's fine.
I mean,
This gentleman right here is stunned, yes?
This one right here, upper top.
Yeah,
The
the
one
guy,
that's
the guy at the
cancelled.
top is stunned. The guy
The one in
below
the
him
middle
is
is
unconscious.
knocked out.
I mean,
Okay.
I've got a lot of targets for my 60-foot cone.
Well,
That's my 60-foot
let's
cone.
see here. I've still got soul lance out, so that's my weapon of choice. Well. No, that's not helpful. That's also not helpful because A, there are two dudes in the way, and B, I don't want to break Clara's charm. You know what? I'm just gonna scooch over here. 10, 15. Can I move into this space?
Yeah. That's just like the tubes are like above, above head height. So
Cool. I will scooch to there to flank this hybrid, and then shoot him.
all right,
So fire 1. 23.
that will hit. Yes. Even if he can't even swing dodge that. 9 points of
9.
force damage minimum.
I will shoot him again. 21.
Ooh.
That will hit again.
For 16.
That's much better.
Yes, from minimum to maximum. And you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna draw the short sword just in case. And then oh, come on. Blasted lag. Yeah, I'll keep my short sword out just in case I need it. But that will do for now.
Oh god, your first attack is almost a Clue reference. It's
Wait, what?
it's 1 + 5 + 2 + 1.
Jeez.
It's a reference. It's a reference to the Clue movie
1 +
and
2
how
+
Yeah.
many
1
shots
+
were
1.
fired. 1 +
Yes.
1 + 1 + 2 + 1. No, it's 1 + 2 + 2 + 1.
It's 1 + 1 + 2.
I have never seen that movie.
1 + 1 + 1
Oh,
+
it's wonderful.
2. It's very good.
The best part is the multiple endings, but
Eh.
Anything else
That's-
on your attacks?
Yeah, it's probably. Wait, check range. Darn. Yeah, that's all I can do for now.
I think the best part of Clue wasn't necessarily the multiple endings, but it was the fact that the multiple endings were sent out to different theaters.
yes,
Uh,
that is what I mean by
because-
shorthand of the best part was the multiple endings.
Yeah, because if you watch it on DVD, you get all the multiple endings. But at the time when it was released,
Truly,
on
by
theater,
like the third one, you're kind of like, okay, stop
Yeah.
showing me endings.
yeah, but like in theaters, you just got one, and you didn't
Yeah,
know
and it
which
was
one
mind
you get,
blowing
and you
talking to
didn't
your
know-
friends in different cities. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and whack this dude that's in between me and Mark 7 once with the spider staff.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Spider.
Speed Ray.
Nope.
That will hit. Yes.
Spider.
Well,
Spider.
see, okay, yeah, no, so it wasn't a crit. I forgot to put on. Let's see. So 10 points of bludgeoning damage and 1 point of poison damage, if that matters. And then just
Poison
to try to
damage
knock
always
out
matters.
this riot trooper, I believe I still have advantage on them as well.
Yep, because they're stunned still until the end of your turn.
What? Oh, 12.
12 will miss.
How do you miss the guy you paralyzed?
I'm going to say it's because I toggled advantage.
I mean, that didn't stop me.
Yeah, no, I know. I didn't say it was a good reason. And then I'm going to.
Vita,
Is
quick,
Vita
shoot.
moving up? Like, if I look behind me, does it look like Vita is moving up, or?
Vita has sort of like. I think at this point, Vita has holstered his pistol and has stepped out and is standing very, very straight.
Okay.
So business as usual.
No, usually he would be hiding behind something with a pistol drawn.
Yeah. Let's see.
This was in response to, what is it that Mark Steven yelled at the end of last time? I think it's time to get angry.
That would be a good time to get angry.
1, 2, 3. I'll
It's like the
rush
weirdest.
over this.
We'll
Knocked out.
take an attack opportunity on you.
I will.
It's like the weirdest, Incredible Hulk battle cry. It's time to get angry.
7 misses you.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
pretty sure he says that in the comics,
3,
like at least
4,
once.
5,
I have a response
6,
Okay.
to that reaction.
7.
Okay.
Sentinel, I stab him.
You have a reaction to
Hey!
his reaction.
Is it when they make an attack or when they hit?
When they make an attack.
Okay, then go for it.
We got reactions on
Can I
reactions
go
up
right
in here.
You would not
Probably
have
just the
advantage on
11.
that. Yeah, you would not have
So-
advantage on that, so
Whoops.
that will miss.
Waste of a crit. Oh well.
Yes,
Is it-
you've drawn from the finite pool of critical hits.
This is a space I can stand in.
Yes, just barely though. You're kind of while the green tubes are above head height, the blue ones are not, so you're kind of crowded against that, but you can still stand there.
Okay. That's my move then.
All right, Dr. Veter.
Vita has stepped out and calls out to the others and says, "Well, I'm certain we are going to have a conversation about this later, but for the moment, do not shoot me." And reaches down to something on the belt on his suit, pushes it, and all of you who had those transponders that he gave you, they start beeping softly. And then he reaches up to something under his vest and essentially is cranking some sort of... he's very clearly turning something and then moves up and hits something underneath the helmet. And then he's standing as he usually does, completely straight-backed. And then there's a moment where his arms kind of fall to the sides. And then he almost folds over like a puppet that has had its strings cut, but not falling to the floor, just sort of loosely dangling from the waist. And then at that point, the reflective surface on the multifaceted helmet drains away. And anyone who can see it can see that inside there is some sort of murky liquid, inside of which is suspended a almost completely skeletonized human head. Bits of flesh hanging to it, pipes and tubes coming out the back of it, and going into the suit, along with what appears to be an intact spinal column and some bits of flesh on the neck. And at that point, it kind of cracks upward, and then the arms come upward, almost in like a sort of a T-Rex position, and the head starts just flicking back and forth, and then it lurches forward, half running, half crawling.
Noting. At this point, Mark 7 is the only person who could see Vita when he did that, so everyone else just hears the loudest clicking thump that you've ever heard.
As Vita
And
comes
then he
into,
comes around the corner.
as Vita comes around the corner, just Durock's like, "I'm not certain what you're talking about. Dear God!" And that's it.
and launches himself onto the I think because it's the closest one, the stunned trooper. That obviously is my bonus action being used to rage.
Yeah.
And then I am going to reckless strike. I think as he runs, just grabs a pipe off the wall as he's sort of climbing up off of it and then leaping off, and will take a swing with that with advantage. Roll twice because I don't know how to do that.
24 hits.
I did 3 of them. Yeah, let's 9 points of damage.
He is still alive for right now. Also, he is no longer stunned, so just roll again for one with a roll a single time because the stun ended at the end of Cardon's turn.
I'm so sorry. What am I doing?
If you're going to put your second attack on him because he's still standing, just roll once.
Isn't he reckless attacking?
I think it's actually.
Yeah.
Oh no, you are reckless attacking. That's right. Duh.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
So I'm going to. I think actually the next one he comes down and swings and just continues the swing on into the trooper next to him.
The one who's unconscious on the ground, or the hybrid.
The hybrid.
Although also, when you hit the riot trooper with an attack while within 5 feet of them, he's going to use his reaction to attack you with his spiked riot shield, which has advantage because you're reckless.
Mm-hmm.
Does 15 hit you?
It does not.
Then he misses you with the riot shield.
Oh no! You know what? It does. I'm sorry. My AC is only 14.
Then you take 6 points of piercing damage and need to make a DC 11 strength save.
I take 3 because I'm raging.
Yeah, you're raging, so 3.
And
you have an
DC
advantage on your
11
strength save because you're raging as well.
Yep.
You are not knocked prone.
Well,
18, and that's natural 20 on the second roll.
Yeah.
So, and then should I? Okay, so the first 26, I assume hits.
Yes.
And I don't have any kind of improved critical, do I?
Not yet. That's at higher levels.
Okay, well then I'm gonna roll again just to see if I get that.
Man, I've been wanting to play a barbarian for a while. This isn't helping that desire.
We could go all
Barbarians are so fun.
They really are.
16 points of damage.
Ooh, baby.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just never playing I'm never playing in a setting. I'm never playing in a group that I want to play a barbarian in when I'm in a setting where I want to play a barbarian.
So yeah, this feral, now that you can actually see him, undead individual that is Dr. Veeder just sort of swings around the corner with a pipe that he's ripped off the wall and slams it into the head of the riot trooper as he's recovering from being stunned, and then brings it around and swails into the torso of this hybrid trooper. Anything else in your turn?
I think I'm going to push. I can push through the space of the. Oh no, I'd leave.
One, yes.
If I went up and around, I'd leave contact. Yeah, I will stay where I am. I think the other thing that Mark 7 can see, because Mark 7 is close enough, is that the skull inside the helmet is very clearly trying to bite.
Oh Jesus!
It's like pushing up like towards the helmet, and the jaws are just going clack 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 clack.
Good Lord!
So that's the end of my.
It is at this point that I regret making a character that can't express emotions through their face.
It's all right. Durok's doing it for you.
Fair.
At that point, it's Lyra's turn.
Lyra, who just heard Durak go, I don't know what you're talking about. Dear God!
Lyra walks around the corner, sees what's going on. Oh, the good doctor finally revealed himself. Good. And she will...
What do you mean finally revealed?
What, you didn't notice?
No!
Wait, you didn't notice?
You did.
You didn't? I thought you guys were friends.
Acquaintances.
Oh, well.
She will stand over here and attack this hybrid with her... Umbrella rapier.
You really
Actually,
want
no.
to you really academic colleagues.
Duroc hadn't unlocked the appropriate level of the relationship gauge with the party member yet.
Come on, Duroc.
She's been around less time.
Yeah, but Lyra knew that Dr. Veter's favorite fruit was fresh plums. And therefore, if you give a fresh plum to him every day, your heart goes up with him.
Lyra cheats
only
and
need
reads
4.
minds.
As actually, Lyra will look over at the hybrid and just kind of, in a different fashion than what she did with the riot trooper, she sort of mutters something under her breath, and the hybrid trooper will make a wisdom save. Not with advantage, but a 6 is a failure, as he is now also charmed.
I'm a wizard, not a mind reader.
Charmed, you say? Oh, the other one had his heart broken. I like that one more. Oh well.
And she will continue on this way.
Oh, good.
Herschel, it's your turn.
So, armor. Okay, here we go. You know what? I don't even care that you broke my last concentration, because I have 2 concentration flaming spells. I do heat metal again.
the same heat metal?
Yes. You've heard it once, you've heard it twice. I've done heat metal again.
It's a good spell.
It's a good spell. I like the spell.
He fails, so he actually has disadvantage on his attacks for the next turn.
And took 11 fire damage. Okay, okay.
It's like it's hot.
You know, like.
And then for my move, I'm going to move into the hallway.
Herschel runs away.
Oh,
That thing's got a big gun.
Bravely,
it
Herschel.
shot through the door.
Bravely, Herschel runs away.
And I believe that's the end of my turn.
Yep. And now it is the Royal Guard's turn, as making it abundantly clear who is doing this to his armor. He
Excuse me.
clears his way over here.
Oh, I didn't think I needed to. I have so much more movement than that. Oh, he can't. Are you threatening him? Can he make ranged attacks without getting hit on?
I mean, he already has disadvantage from being on fire.
I am threatening him in melee, technically, with my fists.
Yeah, you've got your. No, you have your sword out, don't you?
No, I threw it.
I mean, so is the hybrid
you have to
trooper.
recall
But
it.
Herschel's
so
like,
is the hybrid trooper.
hello there.
That's why I used
9
my
misses
reaction
you.
on you rather than saving it for an attack of opportunity, because I
9
didn't
misses
have my
you again.
sword.
Oh.
You will then clear the rest of the way right here. Take an attack opportunity from the hybrid trooper. Which will miss.
I feel a little bit like Leroy Jenkins in that I've traded it, maybe, but we have a 3.33 per repeating, of course, % chance of not dying, so it's fine.
Does that hallway go anywhere useful?
It goes into the big room where he came from. So we're going to really Scooby-Doo it here in about 2 turns.
Just kite him around in circles.
I have 40 feet of movement speed. I'd be all right.
We're on to the elite rat trooper, who is no longer stunned and is freaking the fuck out because there's a goddamn zombie coming at him.
Holy shit!
So he's going to try and beat it with the riot baton, which should have advantage. Actually, hang on. Because you are reckless. Does a 22 hit you?
Mm-hmm.
Ow!
You take
Yes, of course it does.
8
Shit.
bludgeoning, halve to 4, and 2 lightning.
Oh,
You okay, John?
I rolled up my contact lens. In my eye.
Ow.
Oh,
In your
no.
eye?
Oh my god.
Don't do that!
Yeah. That happens, and it's the worst.
I have taken 2d6 psychic damage.
I'm currently taking piercing damage.
Oh, yuck.
Best fix
I don't-
that.
Yep, be right back.
Yeah.
Also,
Why were you
psychic
blinking?
That's a sucker's move. Oh my goodness.
damage. Do we round up or round down? I can't
Round down.
remember. Okay, all right. So 8.
But it's the first hit because it would have been the first one with advantage. So it's 8 bludgeoning, half to 4, and 2 lightning.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so 6. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then the second attack is a 24, which will hit you, and that'll be 4 bludgeoning,
Yes.
half to 2, and 4 lightning.
Yeah, so 6 more. Okay. Yeah. Oh no! I've only got 50 hit points left, gang.
Such a tragedy.
It's a real good job that you decided to come out and play finally.
And then the elite trooper is unconscious, so that's that. And as soon as John manages to stop stabbing himself in the eye, it'll be his turn.
The way you described that caught me off guard.
Is it inaccurate though?
I don't know. I've never done that with a contact lens.
It's not fun, let me tell you.
Okay, so I know that
It
contact
sucks.
lenses can be made out of glass.
They can be made out of glass, but typically they're made out of plastic.
That just kicked my heart rate up considerably.
Mm.
No, the soft contact lenses are made out of like a plastic or like a rubberish kind of material.
Yeah, I had a optometrist friend in college who used to do my eye exams for. I have a real phobia of things touching my eyeball. It takes me, you know, that machine that you focus on the balloon, the hot air balloon, and then it just blows air into your eyeball for no reason.
Yeah, it's just the
It
reflex
takes me
test.
10 tries because my reflexes are so good. So it's a terrible time because if I just did it right the first time, I would only get 1 puff of air in my eye, but I do it bad each time, so I get 10.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. It's your turn.
I've extricated the contact lens. It went into my.
Take a melon baller.
No, I had to roll my eye around a bit and for it.
Blech.
It went into my tear duct.
No.
Let's move on, shall we?
I had to live through it.
Super quickly.
I know.
Super quickly. I apologize. I just want to ask.
Yes, Craig?
It's the one in the middle that is knocked out. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
Didn't understand correctly. So that being the case, I could go through that space without getting an attack of opportunity and be on the other side. Correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Is that okay that I retroactively
that
have done that?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I think it's more just like he sort of was crawling over the two of them as he was attacking and crawled over that one, almost like he was trying to eat it, but couldn't get through the helmet.
So, damn it! I don't have Witch Bolt prepared. That would have been hilarious. Tack it on. Yeah, no, I'll just bonus action summon my Shadow Blade back and take a swipe at this dude that's standing next to me.
The big man with a legally distinct beam sword.
He has a blade made of light. Well, I've got a blade made of shadow. Let's see which hurts more.
It's very poetic.
Does a 12 hit him?
Not even close.
That's what I thought.
Oh, boy.
Well, that's my turn.
Oh boy.
Hybrid Trooper's turn.
You a mighty powerful wizard?
Yes.
This one's going to come over here and try and attack the Royal Guard. Going to do the diving kick on the entry, which means
I have a +6 to hit with my Shadow Blade. I just rolled a 6.
Oh, you know what? I'm not allowed to cast aspersions on people rolling low today. I rolled a 2.
He does not manage to knock the Royal Guard prone.
When I hit,
weird.
When I hit with the Shadow Blade, it does 3d8 plus 3 psychic damage, which I feel like is a lot.
And his claws just kind of scrape across the armor of this massive mech trooper, unable to get through their armor.
Well, he can't be actually wanting to hurt him either. Oh God, are we gonna talk about this too? I just got over my eye thing.
It sounds horrendous.
Nails on metal.
And then the other hybrid trooper is going to attack Dr. Veeder.
Well, I'm not going to go into detail because this quicks me out. But at the very least, my contacts that I currently wear are colored contacts, so I won't mistake my bare eye for them.
All right. So about that attack on Dr. Veeder. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So a 22 will hit you for 17 slashing damage, halved to 8.
Yeah.
And then second attack. For 19 to hit?
Yeah, I don't think anything I do ups my AC.
No.
But
that'll be 12 slashing damage, halved to 6.
Yep.
But yeah, every time I play D&D, I'm never playing in a situation where I as a player would want to play a barbarian or can play a barbarian.
And then it will try and do its it will do the backspring kick off of you. However, whether or not you get pushed is a matter of your strength saving throw, sir.
Yep. Get advantage on that.
It's Jackie Chan in any movie where he kicks a big guy.
So another natural 20. I don't know why I rolled 3 times.
You are not pushed, and it moves up to its movement speed away from the target. So it does have to be in a general away direction.
Don't I get an attack of opportunity?
No, it specifically does not provoke attacks of opportunity when it does this.
Fair.
This is not its movement. This is its ability.
You went to punch it, and it jumped off your fist.
It ninja kick flipped off you.
Oh, it's like a... Well, that's the other thing. There's absolutely no sound. He is completely silent when he's like this.
I would much prefer if there was clacking. Ugh.
He lands.
Yeah, there's nothing.
He lands on top of the reactor.
Hey Herschel, how long?
But yeah, basically the hybrid troopers have a set of abilities called the diving kick and the backspring kick, which they can do before or after their attacks, which is basically leap at someone without provoking attacks opportunity or leap away from them and then either knock them prone or push them away.
I will also say entirely understandable and in character if nobody wants to heal Veeder.
Well, you're down to normal hit points now. I don't know why we would.
Now, first of all, you still have more than all the rest of us.
Actually, he has 1 less hit point than you do, and 3 less than Cardon, and actually significant amounts less than Mark 7.
Can I see the hybrid trooper from here?
Yes, it's got about half cover from you right now, but you can see it.
Oh, I'm sure that's not going to matter. I'm going to spend 2 focus points for concentrated strikes and make 3 shots with my pistol.
All right.
First one at the trooper. 15.
That will miss all of them. I don't know which one you were shooting at, though.
Oh, the hybrid trooper.
The hybrid? Okay, yeah.
Second shot at the hybrid. 18.
That would have hit if not for the cover.
Darn. And third one at this gentleman right here.
That'll hit. That would hit the hybrid.
10 damage.
He did.
And... You know what? I'm going to move 5, 10, 15... I'm just going to put myself between Dr. Veeder and Lyra just in case.
Did Veeder remember to give her a transponder?
I don't think he did.
No, for sure not.
Yeah, he definitely did. He definitely did.
Did or didn't?
Does
It's up to you.
does Veter strike? Yeah, he did. I mean, does Veter strike anyone as the sort of person who forgets to dot I's or cross T's?
Only when he doesn't want to.
Cardon, it's your turn.
All right. Let's see.
And Veter is so retentive that he even dots 9s.
I even dot you twice sometimes.
Huh.
That was an umlaut joke. Yeah, we are all having good times.
I don't know why saying that was an umlaut joke in that accent. Just hit the button.
So
It's
since
the foreign accent going "that was a joke" is just hilarious in any situation.
Does this trooper have cover from me?
Yeah, he'll have about half cover where he's at right now.
Okay,
Go punch
that's
some
fine.
health
He's
back
gonna get a
into
railroad.
Veter.
He's gonna get a railroad tie. Perhaps 21.
That would hit him, but he will use his reaction to swaying dodge.
I like the idea
Ooh.
of referring to tying somebody to a railroad track and getting them run over by a train as giving them a railroad tie.
It's like cement overcoat or whatever.
Yeah, it's like cement shoes, you know? It's a railroad tie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually spend. Yeah, why not? I want to spend a key point
Or a Colombian necktie.
That's the
to
one.
use focused aim. So when I miss, I spend 1 to 3 key points, and that increases the attack roll by 2 for each key point spent. Does a 23 hit even if they dodge?
Yes, that will hit.
Okay, cool. So
Because the swaying dodge increases their armor class by exactly 3 for the 1 attack. And their AC with the cover was 20. So you exactly hit with your key point.
awesome. So 4 points or 8 points of piercing damage. And then
Ow, he dead.
okay. Cinematic thud on all the metallic tree branches on the way down.
Yeah.
1,
Huh,
2.
I went the other way. I imagined Cardon just throwing the spike so hard that it carried the hybrid to the other side of the reactor and pinned him to the wall.
Or just nailed him to the reactor.
Well, think of it this way, all right? He's standing here. He throws it so hard it hits this pylon right there and then just bounces back off of it down to the ground.
So pump.
So,
Don't
5,
don't
10,
collapse.
20, 25, 30, 35. If I get to here, can I hear Herschel's tree feet scraping against the ground down this hallway
Yes.
as he's running away from the rollerblading mega death? All right. Mecha death.
Hang on a second, actually.
The rollerblading Megadeth is the name of my new. I want to
Come on.
say. You know what? Just plain old electro band.
Okay.
We've got a debut album coming up. It's called Their First Album Was Better.
Yeah, no, Megadeth, Megadeth would work because unlike regular death, it doesn't care about your level.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's see. Yeah. Yeah. No, that was my.
Also, doesn't
action.
level X death come in level 5?
Yeah, there's level 3 death or level 5 death, which is, you know, I kill any creature that has a level divisible by that number.
Yeah.
I'll go right here and just have the staff waiting like a baseball bat for Herschel to come running around the corner. I mean,
Like I think it's 3, 5, and 7 are the level deaths.
3 and 5 are the most common level deaths. I don't know if there's a 7 or not. And then Mega Death is all things, regardless of level.
afflicted with the death status.
There's level 3 death, level 5 death, level question mark death.
All right, that's it.
Yeah.
Where it just rolls randomly.
Yeah.
That's me though.
All right. Dr.
Dr.
Veter.
Bones. Dr. Bones.
Vita is turned and sort of has been tracking the one that went up on top of the device, but as that one fell, his head sort of snaps down and is looking towards Mark 7 and Lyra and starts dashing in that direction. And then we'll get to here, jumps up, bounces off of the wall, actually grabs onto the wall, sort of crawls along it to here, hops down here behind this one, and we'll make an attack.
Yep. Raging Zombie doesn't give a shit about charms.
Double attack or advantage.
Yes, advantage because you're flanking.
Yeah. Well, and also reckless. Oh, you okay?
I had one of those hiccups that hits you in the spine.
Oh, okay.
So a 25.
We call those penetrators in the business.
In what business? Where?
Don't worry about it.
25 hits, 14 damage. Okay. 32. Does that kill him? Hang on. That actually kills him exactly.
Do I? Okay. Fine. I will then. He then turns sort of again. There's that snapping motion inside the helmet, but then a spin, a look at this one, and it just turns and hops in that direction. And I'm going to make another attack.
While watching,
I would argue for advantage because it's threatened on both sides.
And he already has
so,
advantage because he's reckless.
Oh, what? No
25?
double? Come on now.
25 hits.
Double. So while doing this, like Duroc just voices out loud, I wonder how much of this is you and how much of this is the suit.
Got to be the suit.
I'm thinking about like the transponders and everything. It's like, and like the mouth very obviously trying to bite the dead body, but the suit turning around. It's like interesting.
No, I mean you can see the head flick in that direction too.
Okay.
It definitely seems like, well, I can't eat this one. I'm looking for something else. Very cool.
8 damage to him.
Yes, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to grapple him.
All right.
Ooh.
First, he's going to make his.
Bring out the flowchart, everyone.
No, this is 5e, not 3.5.
Can we bring it out for old time's sake?
He still fails his wisdom save, so he is still charmed.
Poor guy.
Hilarious. I don't know what the hell just happened. Do I make an attack roll or a strength check?
Athletics check specifically.
Oh, to grapple.
With
Okay, it's not an attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
It is specifically an athletics check to try and grapple with advantage.
All right, sorry. Let me try that. Okay, so 15.
15 fails against its 21, so it manages to avoid being grappled.
Wait. No, that's. Is it opposed or is it just? Isn't the initial grapple just to hit?
It's opposed. You're thinking 3-5.
Yeah, it's opposed.
If
you
very
roll
possible.
athletics,
Okay.
they can use athletics or acrobatics to oppose you.
Okay.
And you said we didn't need a flowchart.
Actually, because you had to roll again because you used the wrong ability, it actually has an athletic skill, so I'm going to have it roll again. It still succeeds, even if it rolled lower.
Okay.
Yeah, you use the attack action to initiate the grapple, but the grapple itself is an opposed check.
Well,
Yeah.
Specifically,
That's why
you can replace one of your attacks in the attack action with a grapple check.
Yeah.
Or in the case of this particular barbarian, you can grapple as a bonus action while you're raised.
I think. Well, I took Tavern Brawler to do it.
All right,
do
Tavern
I also
Brawler,
get it
that's-
as a chemical titan? Yeah.
No,
please.
that's right. It is the Tavern Brawler thing. I was thinking about it because
Okay.
Chemical Titan likes to swing things, including people.
Yeah. That's what I'm going for. But for right now, it's just trying to do it on because I never want to waste an attack doing it, which is why I grabbed Tavern Brawler.
Yeah.
I mean, good thought.
William, please tell me you named the feature that involves swinging people weapon proficiency, motherfucker.
Thank you.
I wish, but no, it's actually just improvised weapon master.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, because really, if you named it weapon proficiency motherfucker, it would only really work with people on people with Oedipus complexes. So
I think it's a general motherfucker.
Semantics.
It is Lyra's turn. And she's,
Hell.
you know what? I will let that happen, she says, indicating the, Actually, she got that one's with a regular charm, not her weird one, so he actually needs to make that save with advantage. Still fails it.
Lyra, the good doctor appears to be leaking in places. I don't know if you could fix that.
Or does Charm Person actually just end if an ally hits them? Hang on.
Pretty
Let me
sure
check
it
that.
ends. If they take damage, I think it is.
The spell ends or until spell ends or until your companions do anything harmful to it. So yeah, actually that one's a regular charm. So that spell is actually just over.
Yeah.
Not Lyra's
Sorry,
special
gang.
shit. It's all right.
You all wanted me to do something different. I'm not gonna say that
Hey,
that
hey,
leader in rage mode can determine who's been charmed.
you're good. Don't worry about it. You've killed at least one person so far, which is much improved from your regular.
Thank you.
I really like
Just
a
the
clacking
badger we
skeleton
unleash into a
skull.
room and shut the
Yeah.
door behind you.
Lyra kind of looks at the situation going on right now and is just like, well, I guess if all things are on the table now. And she kind of puts her hands together and uses her action, and a pair of bat-like wings emerge from out of her shoulders. And she is going to fly
I'm looking for horns and tails.
over here and over
Oh,
here.
Mark 7. You can take an opportunity attack.
I was gonna make a joke that I clothesline her as she goes by, but I'm not going to.
And just wings at the moment.
Just something flying out of the corner of my eye. Oh, what the fuck?
Is anyone
What?
else? Mark 7, are you really a person in a robot suit?
Hershey,
Yeah,
it's
we're
your turn.
gonna-
The
Oh, cool.
faceplate of Max 7's helmet opens up and it's a tiny gnome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The galaxy
Orion.
is on
Wait,
Orion's
oh my gosh, what if
belt.
it was wrenched the whole time? What if Mark 7 has been wrenched the whole time?
Yeah.
Bridges in a mixer.
Very sure that makes sense.
Oh, that.
That is a 10 more fire damage as I concentrate on heat metal. And then
I'm sorry, wrench is.
I'm going to shake a little firebolt out of a flask at my hip, and it makes a fun sound. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Firebolt 16, does that hit?
I thought it was like a tic tac noise.
16 does not hit.
It's more like a
cool.
Like it's basically just like a Roman candle.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can I move through Lyra's space? No problem.
Yes, she is letting you through just
30, 35, 40. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Clothesline.
No,
Ready to action clothesline. No. That's my turn.
I clothesline the next thing that comes out that door. It's an ally. Did I stutter?
Hey,
and then
Herschel's a tree. They're used to clothesline.
Hey, attack of opportunity.
yep, go for it.
Don't you have like 12d8 plus 16 or something like this?
He does also get half cover because again you're trying to swing around corners here and through things.
You think the wizard is simply flailing about with tools that he does not understand.
Kinda,
It turns
yeah.
out he probably is.
Shut up. 18's good on anyone else.
It is on anyone else. This thing is just made of metal. 10,
Hot metal.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and it's going to take 3 swings at Lyra with its beam sword.
Oh boy.
Ugh. So glad I'm not there.
There's the real Leroy Jenkins. Wow.
Ow.
Yeah, I saw how many hit points she had going in there.
Hey,
Yeah.
we do the same amount
She's
of
got
damage.
less now.
Actually, the shadow blade and the light blade do the same damage.
Perfectly balanced.
As all
Do
things.
you do lightning as
I mean, mine isn't lightning. Mine is all psychic.
I can see like a third of Lyra's health bar, and then like I could
16
see all
actually.
the red, and then it's like boom, I can't see any more of it.
Huh.
I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
see
that one-
90%.
The whole time.
That second attack misses.
Oh,
The third attack misses. Good. She doesn't die there, but she's not looking great.
Yeah, she should be unconscious. Did I just hear a thud?
No, she has 2 hit points left.
Okay.
I was supposed to say, I could see 90% of her health bar, and it's all gone as well.
Huh. I have never been able to see Lyra's health bar. I don't know why.
I can't see the number on yours. I can see the
Yeah,
number
I
on
can't
everyone
see it.
else's.
Yeah.
So I bet it's
same.
got related to that.
Oh well.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
Is there anybody
Invisible.
is there
Oh, hang
anybody
on.
between me and are there any riot or regular troopers left?
There's
Just that one,
No,
right?
nobody. Just hybrid. So yeah,
Cool.
it's just
Cool.
just to you, Durak.
Can I get around him?
You can, but if you move any further, he will get an attack opportunity.
I was seeing if I could see anything. And well, I'm flanking with Dr. Gerhard. The 21 hit this fucker.
That will hit. He can't even swing dodge out of that because that would just make his AC
Wow.
21.
That was a shit roll. 442 for 13.
The total
Suck
damage
it.
he's taken is now 21 too.
And then I will. And then.
And no, and then.
Hang on, I have other things I can do. Okay.
Do you?
Yeah.
Lyra put herself there specifically because she wanted to be the person being attacked instead of Herschel, and as it turns out, that was a good plan.
It was a great plan. We all loved the plan.
Yeah. Great plan.
Some of
Bonus-
us have other thoughts.
Bonus action Misty Step. So I'm going to bonus action Misty Step because I didn't have to use my bonus action this turn. 30 feet to an unoccupied space I can see. I can only see 15 feet around, but there. I only moved 5, 10, 15. I'm going to flank the robot for someone else. You don't run away from the wizard.
We have a interesting wizard, don't we?
Interesting is a word.
That's my turn. I haven't been hit yet. I'm perfectly healthy.
I know.
I had nothing telling me I shouldn't be doing this.
I have a sword.
Hey, everybody, flank the robot. All the kids are doing it.
So the hybrid trooper will read the situation, being an intelligent creature,
Is it though? Is it really?
will backspring kick off Dr. Veter, who needs to make a strength save.
I would enjoy doing so.
You do
22.
not get pushed, as it pushes itself over here and then runs this way.
I see we're forming the flank chain.
Takes 2 attacks. That's a natural 20.
Oh boy.
Well, yeah, that hits.
For 24 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
Can anyone see his health bar?
I can.
I can't see him.
And that's a
I'm not
23
bad.
for 19 points of slashing damage.
What's
think
16?
now I heard
What's
that thud.
16 plus 5?
21.
21.
Damn it.
16 plus 5, 21.
Do you want to make him re-roll that?
I can't.
Or are you out of uses? Okay.
Yep, I only have 2. Well, yeah, now you heard the thud. I've taken no damage. Next turn, I've taken all the damage.
Should have kept your mouth shut.
Tactically, it was the best decision I could make.
Mark 7, it's your turn.
I am pressing X to doubt there, John.
We need the mech hits very hard. We need to get flanking. I'm the only person that could get in position to flank it.
Well, I don't know if I can actually reach the combat at hand because I've only got a 30-foot move speed.
He'll be all right.
You can definitely dash there.
Let me
Yeah, but I would also get in Dr. Vita's way if I went that way.
let me pull up William's document of species and see what I want to do next. Oh right, flaming tree.
Ooh, did you want to be a flaming tree?
I mean,
I probably can't fit
There's
in
I
this
talked to a
space.
tree outside, and I could certainly set them on fire.
right. Oh, do I want to be a flaming tree or do I want to be something else? Let me look.
I honestly don't really know what my options are.
Go
I'm
in
a bit
there and
stumped.
Shoot whoever you can see.
I can't.
I mean,
can't
you could
get into a
also-
position where I
you
can
can-
see someone to shoot.
You can also dash around the corner so that you can actually see and be present at what's going on and just not take up the space where Dr. Veter would need to be in melee.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, that lets you use your bonus action stuff that can potentially help people,
Yes, true. I've got a thing I can do. Alright, so 10, 15. Does Vita let me pass?
Veter is sort of at this point, his head is craning around, the skull is craning around, does not seem to be able to see you.
Okay.
But yes, he does not impede you, so you can get past.
Beg pardon. Action to dash 5, 10, 15.
I like to think that, like, while in berserk mode, Veter's accent goes from German to Russian. So, like, as you go, beg pardon, goes to the right.
And then for my bonus action, I will spend a focus point to give Lyra 3 temporary hit points and just yell, "Get out of there!"
It's not nothing.
Ah, yes, 3 temporary hit points. Go to 5 from 2.
Ooh.
If Veter is saying anything, or perhaps more likely making any kind of noises, the speakers in his suit are off.
Oh, yeah, I imagine that was the bit with under the helmet.
Clacking
just
noise,
turning-
yeah.
Putting yourself
Yeah.
on mute.
Yeah.
So that no one can hear the hissing and gurgling noises of a feral undead. Yeah.
Makes sense.
But yeah, that's me done.
Cardon, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna walk.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna start past Herschel, and then 5, 10. I'm gonna
Why don't I have
jump off of
a
this corner. Can I stand in this space,
Yes.
or would I be able to forcibly, or would I be able to move Lyra behind me so that she's in this space and I'm in this space?
You would
Like
need
a
to make
shove
an
attack?
athletics check.
No, I like this spot better.
Importantly, if
For now.
if you move someone, they do not move. Thus, they do not provoke attacks opportunity.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I guess I will do that. I'll make an athletics check.
Well, she will ask you as you're going by, can you get him up?
Yes,
Then do that. Don't worry about me.
Then I hopped over her. I don't know if that needs a check or anything.
No.
Yeah.
There is a
so-
standard action that anyone can take
Ooh.
at any point, by the way, that I will remind everyone, called the disengage action.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Disengage is for suckers who
Sorry,
don't understand action
disengage.
economy.
Let's see. All right.
Disengage.
I'm
What about
going
datengage?
You know how I play D&D?
My
I play
wife,
D&D
my
like
wife just came over and hit me for that.
she's a saint.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with the spider staff. Ah, no, I'm not.
Nope, that's a miss.
No, I'm not. Holy shit! Flurry
Can
of
you web-
blows.
Can you web him?
No, I can't because I looked, and you can only cast the spells with the spider staff if they're already on your class's spell list. Monks do not have a very diverse spell list, as in existent.
Cool. I'm staring at web on my spell list going, why didn't I prepare that?
Web's also on my spell list, huh? Maybe I should
Yep,
have that
maybe-
staff.
Maybe we have a talk after this.
Yes.
14. I'm assuming misses.
Yes, 14 misses.
So with my other flurry of blows, I'm going to push over from his stomach to his back with a bit of a rough kick, a hand of healing on Duroc. So you take 6 points of healing.
That's nice, but he goes before me.
Unlock his chakras. Just pow.
All right. Dr. Veter.
Vito takes off, sort of scrambling down again, sort of walls, ceilings, whatever works. Getting to here. Now, can I move past to here?
Yes, I will
Okay.
say.
All right. So again, it's sort of, again, basically crawling on the walls, pushing past, comes down, landing there. I'm going to try to hit hit that first one again. The hybrid.
My personal theory is that crawling in my skin is playing inside the helmet, and that's why he put it on mute.
It's like, and then you get like this thing inside, and you just see the skull, and you hear sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything is what I feel when we're together.
All of these are valid song choices.
Friday on repeat.
You still have advantage if you're recklessing, or are you?
Yeah, I clicked it twice. I don't know. It's because it's
There it goes. 23 hits.
All right. So
Thank you. Somebody's got to hit this thing.
10.
Hang on.
All right.
I'll hit it when I get up.
Now I would like to use my
Lost my shadow blade, so I can do other things now.
Get away when you get up.
bonus action again to grapple.
Why would I do that?
You have a second attack.
I know. Bonus action to grapple first.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see if it can beat your athletics. It might.
You
You have advantage on this.
Yeah.
You probably grapple it.
Ooh.
You have grappled it.
Ooh.
All right. So I will pick it up after punching it. Vito drops the pipe, uses both hands to just kind of scoop up the hybrid trooper, pulls it in, and again up close to the face, and you can tell he's just trying so hard to bite it and can't, and then in frustration turns around and uses the hybrid trooper to start slamming it into the mech armor. And we didn't talk about this mechanic, but I assume it does damage to both of them, right?
Yes, but only if the attack would hit both of them. You can make one attack, but you measure it against both their ACs, and you deal damage to whoever you would hit.
Okay, that seems fair.
Because they
Wait,
might be
is it-
sturdier than.
Is it possible? Okay, I was going to say, is it possible that I would miss the person I'm holding?
Yeah,
I guess it might not be through their armor.
Yeah, that's it. I think the idea there is that
the thing is, if you don't hit the person you're holding's AC, it's not that they don't it's not that you don't hit the other person. It's that the impact is not strong enough to get through their sturdiness.
Does 26 hit them both, William?
26 does in fact hit both of them.
Would they both like 10 points of damage?
All right.
I mean, no, but they're gonna have it anyway.
Sorry, I just saw that even though you had advantage, you both rolled 8s, so Ty went to the Veter.
I mean, Vita also rolled 16,
Oh.
so
I know.
That's very good now.
yeah. I missed that completely.
Peter gets the spoils.
All right. Lyra is going to use her action to disengage and fly away.
Bonus action healing word.
5, 10, 15. He does not have healing word right now. 16, 17, 18.
Spent all
19,
that time charming, not
21,
enough time
22,
healing.
23, 24. Actually, that last thing that she did
Oh!
to save her life was shield, actually. Thank you very much.
Don't go too far. Where are you going? Okay.
Quick, Herschel, you can get
Stay.
rid of all of us with a good stream of acid.
She's going to stay
Yeah,
right there
that's-
so that she's
I
still in range of everything.
had you all lined up for Tasha's caustic brew. It was gonna be good.
I mean, I've got a bunch of folks lined up now for an overcharge shot.
To the Herschel goes the spoils. I'm getting that spider staff by hook or by crook.
Herschel, it's your turn.
I mean, you're a
Right,
tree, so you
so-
definitely have crooks at least.
Having just clambered out of this hallway, is going to duck his head back in, go, oh, that's a lot of people. I see Durak on the ground in between two.
Technically,
Enemy.
one of
In
them is
between,
being
in between
held
two
by...
enemies, yes.
But yeah, one
Uh,
of them is being slammed against the other one, so I don't know spatially
you're
where that
in
where
the
that one's
area.
Like basically the two of them are sort of stood over like they're stood over Durak, and Veter is doing the action movie thing of grabbing both of them by the collar and slamming them into each other.
Gotcha.
I just like to
I-
imagine that he has the hybrid trooper by the leg.
The-
Just
the-
using it as a flail.
The only
Yeah.
problem
That's-
is
yeah,
that,
it-
like, unlike in the movies, the one hit doesn't knock them out, so you just have to do it multiple times.
Yeah.
except I think it's much more like, you know, Hulk in the Avengers with Loki, but it's just
Oh,
but it's like,
You-
Veter
you-
just looks like one of those like wind up monkeys right now.
So
Well,
which
you
one
know,
are you
like-
holding on to right now, by the way? Is it the hybrid trooper or the Royal Guard?
the hybrid trooper.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like, you know, there's always art, especially in Warhammer, of ghouls or whatever using limbs as weapons.
oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
basically what's happening here. It's just not a detached limb.
Let's see if I live to my next round.
William,
Mhm.
talk to me about casting 2 spells in one turn. I can do it, right? As long as the other one's a cantrip.
Yes, one of them has to be a cantrip.
All right, and one has
to be done as a bonus action.
Well, yeah, because I don't have 2 bonuses. All right, so I cast Healing Word, and you get 12 points of healing.
What?
Durak G
That
Wizard.
puts me at thrice my current health total.
You're welcome. And then I cast. Let me concentrate on the heated metal real quick while
which
I'm
takes a
thinking
bonus
about
action.
it. Oh shoot, does it?
Yeah.
I thought it didn't.
No, it takes a
Oh
bonus
shoot.
action.
No, yeah, it's
A bonus
It
action on
is
each of your
worth
turns.
it.
Would be nuts.
Worth it to do this.
It's still
That's fine.
there. You just didn't do any damage
Yeah.
to this round.
I didn't do the damage. Yeah.
welcome to my constant clerical conundrum of, do I heat metal or do I use spiritual weapon?
Yeah, why not both? heat your spiritual weapon. I firebolt the big guy, and I do not. And then with the rest of my movement, because I only move 5 feet, I just whip back out of there. And that's me done.
All right. So many targets surrounding this Royal Guard. He is going to put 2 attacks into Veter and 1 into Cardon. First, the one into Cardon. A 10 misses.
Nope. Yep, it does.
2 into Veter. 22 for 7 slashing, reduced to 3, and 7 lightning damage.
Yep, that's a hit.
So 10 damage
And
total.
20 for 5 slashing, reduced to 3 and 7 reduced to 2 and 7 lightning damage.
For 9 damage
Yep.
total.
Actually, on that one, that last one, I'm gonna use my reaction to intercept.
All right.
9 points of damage.
So
which
you
I
take
think-
no damage from that last one.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Yep.
Damage per
Peter,
victory.
Peter is not capable of thanking you in character, but I will thank you out of character.
There are no more enemies to go before Durak. It's now Durak.
Cool. I need both of the enemies to make intelligence saving throws as I cast Tasha's Mind Whip at 3rd level.
All right.
dang.
First the Royal Guard. Not with advantage.
It's like from the ground you just hear Arkum Tum
Mind.
Koram Rege.
12 for the hybrid, 5 for the Royal Guard.
Both
I'm
fail.
assuming both of those are fails, yeah.
So they both take 11 psychic damage.
All right. Ow.
Not to be a terrible person, but don't you have to roll with disadvantage there? Oh no, it's just a save. Sorry,
So
never mind.
save. I don't have to roll shit except damage. I then
Never mind.
I then
What's the penalty on Mind Whip?
oh yeah. Do.
Isn't it like minus 1d6?
So it takes on a failed save, target takes 3d6 psychic damage and can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn. Moreover, on
Okay.
its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It gets only one of the 3.
Okay.
So I then stand up, thumb blood off my face, shown in anime style. I can't move. 'Cause I'm surrounded on all sides.
Can you not fit through one of the spaces on the right?
There's no space on the right. That's a corner.
I mean, Veter
Yeah, I
just
think
went through there.
I think at this particular point, because he's not Veter and can't just launch himself off of walls, he's not going to be able to move.
I'm
through
also
there.
not Cardon and can't launch myself off of people.
Well, there goes the cool thing I was going to do. Oh well.
I can't move. I'm sorry.
So anyway,
Just murder me. Do it.
I mean, no. Mark
He's-
7 is reckless, but they're not that reckless.
That was my action.
No, I shouldn't. But
I can't use the Orc Stone because that's an action. Never mind.
Mark 7 is just absent-mindedly thumbing a frag grenade.
Is it a bonus action to drink a healing potion?
Yes,
I will drink a healing potion,
smart man.
which is 2d4 plus 2. For 5.
wow.
I did give you a greater. I don't know if you still have it.
I only had 2 regular healing potions listed on my inventory.
I have a greater.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think you passed those out to different people.
I had one, and yeah, I think you got the other one, Durak.
Did I?
Yeah.
I only had
Yeah.
2. Well,
I have one.
I used mine.
I will put that I have a greater healing potion on my sheet now. I just drank a regular
So-
one though, because I didn't
All
know
right.
I had.
So-
That's like literally the only thing I've spent money on is healing.
Keep the bottles, please.
I
Just
doubt. I
crush
doubt
the vial.
That I doubt the hybrid trooper will break out of your grapple if he tries to athletics. So he's going to do it the other way, which is even less likely, to be honest. But he's going to try it. So he's going to do his multi-attack as his action because he only gets his action this turn, and is going to with advantage because you're reckless. I'm assuming, Dr. Veter.
Yes.
So 23 for 14 slashing damage, reduced to 7.
Yep.
And 16 misses or hits.
16 hits.
Okay, so reduced
Yeah.
to 17 slashing damage, reduced to 8.
Veter's real easy. I could hit Veter on an 11.
Yep.
And then he's going to try and backspring kick off of you, but if
He
he
can't.
doesn't make this save, he can try.
That's
The thing
that-
is,
No,
that's an ability, isn't it?
no, it's part of it. It's part of his multi attack.
as part of his multi attack. There.
So make a DC 12 strength saving throw. The thing is, if he succeeds this, he's still grappled and thus can't move up to his movement speed because his movement speed is 0. You have advantage because you're raging.
I know it's rolling 26.
So yeah, he doesn't manage to push you away from him, which would break the grapple. So he's still grappled. So his movement speed is 0. So he goes nowhere.
Oh, he's going somewhere.
But yeah, basically the multi-attack on the hybrid trooper is it can make 2 attacks with its claws or its blaster gauntlet, and then it can use either diving kick or backspring kick either before or after these attacks.
I see.
Because backspring kick and diving kick are basically positioning abilities rather than actual attacks.
This is basically holding a giant cat at this point.
Yeah.
Trying to do.
That is desperately trying to get away.
Yes.
Mark 7.
Mr. Viscous, no! Settle down! No!
A question for clarity purposes. Fires a concentrated beam using 1 attack roll against each target in the line. Does that include allies?
Yes. You
Okay.
would include Durak in the line. However, Durak has 23 hit points now.
And a 16 AC.
Ooh.
That's not gonna help you, I think, based on my attack rolls.
Never. You can roll up. Do it.
Do I?
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
See,
Do it.
Emperor meme. Emperor meme.
Do it.
Ooh.
You know what? No, I'm not going to take that risk. There are some risks that Mark 7 won't take.
She'll be
They have an intelligence
fine.
of 14. They know that this gun can kill things.
You're fine.
So I'm going to spend 2 focus for 3 attacks this round.
If I die,
As I remember, Cardon's intelligence is 6.
if I die, bury me in Argentina.
I've never been to
I
Argentina.
have
I've
no
always wanted
records
to
of
go.
an Argentina in my databanks. First shot at the mech trooper.
Do you want to step up so you get flanking on the hybrid at any point?
Oh, I can move between my attacks.
Yeah, that's fair.
19?
19 just misses. Just barely.
Darn. Same target. 24.
That hits.
there we
That
go.
hits.
For 16 force damage.
All right. So here's the thing.
19 would have missed
Oh,
me
no.
too.
Is it gonna
The
fucking
Royal-
save the strike protocol?
The Royal Guard is what is considered a mythic monster. So its mythic trait fires off when it hits 0 hit points.
Uh-huh.
And what does that
Instead-
do?
Instead of dying or falling unconscious,
Mushroom cloud.
the Royal Guard regains an amount of hit points. I'm keeping that secret for right now.
It's final form.
And the trait activates. The Royal Guard's armor detonates. Each creature within 20 feet of the Royal Guard must make a DC 14 Dex save.
Fucking buff. All right, that includes me.
Hey, do you want to move closer
Right?
this turn?
I didn't have to. I'm within 20 feet of it.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
I failed.
you know what?
I
Oh
see
shit!
it?
I can't even save you from that. That frustrates me immensely. What was the DC again?
Don't
14.
cry for me,
Yep.
Argentina.
Do I count as seeing this? Natural. If so.
Yeah, I think
You do count as seeing this happen, so you do get advantage on the Dex save.
Danger sense, yeah. So natural, so 26. Or
So
21.
those who fail take 13 points of fire damage. Those who succeed take half of that. So
this would
7. Or sorry, 6.
this includes the hybrid trooper, right?
Yes, the hybrid trooper also needs to make that save. 1 sec.
I finally taken damage.
it's just shrapnel,
Oh.
just dart.
It's just
shrapnel
just
just-
literally
So you
took
take 6.
a mech exploding directly in front of me to do it.
It's just shrapnel like dotting all over Durak's body right now.
Is there any disadvantage on that because he's being held by me?
You know what? Yes, we'll give him disadvantage on that, so he'll make that roll again.
Does the armor guy
He
have to
fails.
make a? Oh, jeez.
No, it's
I
a blade of
feel like
armor.
there's
It's going
sort
out.
of just an instinctive like pulling up the trooper between Gerhardt and the explosion.
That's the explanation for the 1 in the 20. It's just like, oh, hello, human shield.
And
Or
then
used to be human shield.
And then, the suit's inhabitant emerges from the wreckage, causing the following changes to its profile.
It's Diva.
It's a grung.
The
Don't forget where it was on the initiative.
It's at the same place in the initiative. It loses some armor class, obviously. It loses access to its beam sword and heavy machine gun, and gains access to its claws. It loses the vulnerability to lightning damage that it had. By the way,
Oh, that would have been nice to
Well.
know.
and that changes to the same resistance to lightning damage that most of the hybrid troopers have.
Looks at all my lightning spells.
And then it gains access to some of its mythic abilities that you will find out about later.
It also loses the dang hate metal on the armor.
It does, because its armor is no longer metal.
Well, that armor's still hot. All right.
I mean, yeah, the armor is still hot, but it's
Yeah,
not wearing it.
no, it is in me. Thank you.
So that's all the changes it has.
Herschel concentrates on heat metal and kills me because he can't see what's going on.
Yep, it is now a different target.
Cool. I still have 1 attack left. I shoot him again.
Go for it. Its armor class is lower now. Not that low though.
That's a fucking bum. All right.
That would have also have missed me.
Well, I am just gonna budge up just a little bit. Oh wait, I still have a bonus action.
Oh yeah.
So how much does that cost? 1 point. Cool. Spend 1 focus. Dorak, your turn to go. Have 3 temporary hit points.
Eh. God, I feel so powerful.
All right. Cardon, it's your
There
turn.
is no need for sarcasm.
That was me, the player.
Did I stutter?
Can I get back into this spot right here?
Yes.
Okay. I will shove past this and say, fuck off. And stand there and then turn around and headbutt it.
All right. With advantage
flanking?
because you're flanking.
All right. Headbutt.
That'll
23.
hit. 23 hits.
All right. For 6 points of bludgeoning damage. And then
Ow.
the staff comes up underneath following the headbutt for 20.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay. For 8 points of bludgeoning and 4 points of poison.
All right.
Flurry of blows. Unarmed strikes.
Nice.
15.
You still have advantage.
Oh, yeah. 15.
You miss.
God damn it.
15. You miss again.
That's me, though.
All right. Dr. Veter. Actually, no. At the end of your turn,
Yeah.
now that it is in mythic state, it has access to mythic actions.
Cool.
It will use 2 of its 3 mythic actions to use Twister because everyone is still bunched up around it.
Right foot. Green.
The Nocturne Royal Guard spins in place, forming a tornado around itself. Each creature of the trooper's choice within 30 feet must make a DC 14 strength save or be pulled up to 10 feet towards it. Any creatures that are within 5 feet of it after this effect take 2d8 slashing damage.
Okay.
So we can't be pulled towards it. Do we need to make the save?
Mark 7 does, and so does the... Actually, it's not going to affect the hybrid trooper, but Mark 7 does.
I mean, where the heck am I gonna go?
Underneath the hybrid trooper.
You make it, and no, actually no, you fail.
Ah,
You fail. It's DC 14.
darn.
You
I
get
can't
pulled-
base myself on that.
You get pulled 10 feet, which actually means that you're piled into Duroc space, which would actually... You actually can't be pulled because you can't occupy anyone else's space right now, so you're actually stuck there.
Mm-hmm.
There aren't any spaces you can be pulled into. But the people who are within 5 feet of him take 2d8 slashing damage.
Come on, 16.
3 slashing damage.
Hey, those temporary hit points.
Minimum.
I'll take.
Forget about it, huh?
Half to 1 for Dr. Veter. And then it's Dr. Veter's turn.
Veter will.
How do you like my approximation of some Final Fantasy VII enemies, John?
Pretty good, pretty good.
I will step to here, hauling this guy along with me into that space. Yep, and then I will slam him into the newly revealed. What should we call this person?
I mean, it's technically it's an advanced hybrid trooper,
Okay,
but it is also still functionally a royal guard.
okay. I'm slamming one. I guess the trooper into the royal guard. We'll go with that.
Let's get some good old trooper on trooper violence here.
I specifically didn't make that joke. I would like to do a critical, please.
That is indeed a critical hit.
I'd like
21
to do
damage to both of them.
Please.
You no longer have your weapon because it's dead.
No. Hold on a second.
The leg breaks off.
Very much. A corpse can easily be an improvised weapon.
That's fair. You're no longer dealing damage to 2 creatures at once because it's dead.
Fair.
I like to think that you hit it so hard the leg you're holding breaks. Like you bring the arm back and it's just the leg now.
You ever picked up a cooked chicken too fast?
And then I would like to, that whole internet thing from a couple weeks ago about hitting a chicken so hard it cooks it.
Yes.
Let's put that to the test. That's a 20.
It will use its reaction to swaying dodge now that it's out of its armor, so it will raise its AC just above 20.
Okay. Fair.
Now, what's it feel like to cheat?
Weren't you dying like 2 rounds ago?
Yes.
And I would like to, I think at this point, I'm going to use my bonus action to try to grapple the Royal Guard. Since I'm no longer holding that little fella. 22, and I think the other one's a natural 1, so...
It fails. You have grappled this person.
Okay, great. That's my turn.
At the end of your turn, he will use his third and final mythic action to take a swipe at you with his claws.
Sure.
Advantage because you're reckless. 13 misses you, I'm assuming?
Yes, it does.
All right. That brings us to Lyra, who is going to cast a 2nd level Cure Wounds on herself.
Hey.
Gonna give her another 15 hit points. And then she will fly back over here. And then it's Herschel's turn.
All right. He heard a giant explosion, smoke poofed out around him, and then what sounded like a blender doing a break dance.
Kind of, yeah. It sounded like a localized tornado and some slashing noises.
So bonus action to heat metal, right?
I mean, it makes sense to me, right? I'm going to peek back around the corner. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, we're doing this. So he's grappled, yes.
Yes.
Would you say that maybe they weren't so dexterous being grappled?
I would say yes, but they're still relatively dexterous, so even with disadvantage, they probably have a good save.
Sure. I am going
Cast
to
magic missile.
I'm going to catapult a flask of oil at them.
That'll have to go through Cardon first.
Yep. So I need to make a dex save.
Oh shoot, it would, huh?
Yep.
That's okay. Cardon's got a really high dex for a boulder.
Yeah, Cardon, you're all right? How does?
Yeah.
All right,
Cardon,
here we
you're
go.
cool.
I'll roll right out of the way, just like my great grandfather in Indiana Jones movie.
I am just looking behind them at a wizard
17.
with
You're good. 17.
yeah
All
I
right.
would hope so. We're level 5.
DC 15. So yeah.
All right. And now it's the thing's turn. Hang on. Let's
Now
see.
it's the thing's turn. So if this thing doesn't do it, the wizard's gonna.
He misses. He fails. He gets hit.
All right. So that is 3d8 bludgeoning damage, 13
Nice.
damage.
I was waiting for him to dodge and me to just take it to the face.
If it knocks you back out again.
yeah. I would knock me straight out again.
And
Didn't
then
even break the oil flask. Just give you just 2 black eyes.
when it is shattered, it covers the target in oil.
All right. Unfortunately, he is
So-
not wearing the superheated armor anymore, and thus does not immediately combust.
Which is a shame.
I know I'm not. My character's not aware of that, but like, I don't mind. That seems okay to me.
Is Gerhardt
And
also
as my
covered
bonus
in oil?
action,
Nah.
Does it affect things within 5 feet?
yeah. Well, that's the question. Is like I'm reading oil flask, and it is you can do it on the ground, and it covers a 5-foot square area, or you can do it on a target, and it covers the target.
A 5-foot square area is a single space, so thus it
Right,
will only
right.
cover the target.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's either on the target or on the ground, but not on both. Like on the ground that the target is standing on.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just the target.
Yeah. And then for funsies, yeah, I'll cast another healing word on the poor
Catapult is a full strength spell. You would not be able to cast another full strength spell.
healing word's a bonus action, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes,
Yeah,
but they're both.
Oh,
spells.
it's not a
spell.
cantrip. My bad.
Yeah,
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
a leveled spell.
Leveled spell. You're right. Okay. And then that is me done, I guess. I'm gonna stay here because things keep happening.
All right. Well, it
Yeah, they
is the hybrid trooper's turn, or the royal guard's turn.
He's oiled up and greasy, so probably
It's
hard.
time to oil up.
No, it's a real grapple match.
I can't help but notice that I oiled up the muscly form.
Yeah.
Better that than having flaming oil everywhere after the explosion.
Oh yeah.
It already hurts.
All right.
I am down 1 flask of oil.
I wonder if I could catapult one of these bits of metal out of my flesh and towards him.
So long as it weighs less than 5 pounds.
For visual reference of more of what the thing looks like
I could do
in live chat.
2d8.
Oh,
I could
thanks.
do 2d8 plus 3 psi 8 damage, or 4d4 plus 4 force damage.
You said a lot more numbers on the second one, so do the second one. Also, I didn't know that he kept his little wheels.
Yep. That's why his move speed is 40.
Oh, cool.
It's not really
wait.
rollerblades so much as it is wheels instead of feet.
Yeah, it's got no toes. It's just got little wheels. Those are Powerpuff Girl legs with wheels at the bottom.
Basically, yeah. Whose turn is it?
It is its turn.
Ah,
It will
Just
make
sitting here
3
talking
claw
smack about
attacks.
kill me!
It'll make 2 claw attacks at Gerhard Vita and 1 at Cardon.
Yeah.
Just like gif of Rorschach from fuck,
Yeah.
movie. Damn it! In the Watchmen.
Watchmen.
Yeah,
The
gif.
only movie he's in. Yes.
Yeah, gif of Rorschach from the Watchmen. Just kill
So-
me.
So 3 slashing damage reduced to 3, and 3 lightning damage.
Yep.
See, I was thinking along the lines of the Dark Knight. Come on, I want you to hit me. Come on.
Does a 15 hit you, Gerhard?
I believe it does. Yes.
My next level will be in fighter.
So that'll be another 3 slashing damage and 3 lightning damage.
That'll be none.
Okay.
Cardon intercepts.
Cardon intercepts.
I could go the Elminster route and take a level in fighter just so I get all the weapons.
And then it turns around and swings at Cardon then. Well, tries to turn around. 12 misses, though.
Correct.
Too slippery.
It's also being grappled. Durak, it's your turn.
So he's grappled.
He's also oiled up.
He's oiled up. I don't have any fire spells. Remember, I don't have fire spells.
Oh yeah, we can't do this synergy if
The
it's just
one
me doing the
character that
synergy.
John's made that doesn't have fire. No, I'm just kidding.
That isn't like literally made of fire or.
No.
Hey
no.
wizard, can I borrow your fireball scroll to learn fireball?
No, I don't have it. So, bonus action Shadow Blade. No. I mean, I am playing him. That would only be 1 spell slot instead of having to spend all my spell slots. Yeah, bonus action Shadow Blade.
Oh boy.
And I attack.
Shouldn't you be disengaging?
No.
Okay. Asking for no reason, really, I guess.
I'm flanking. I have advantage. Look at me. I'm a
mean,
blade
you-
singer.
I mean, you could let the captain get in there with all of their attacks, but you know,
You have a gun.
I know.
Oops.
But
Ah,
I
fuck,
can
shit.
also flank in melee and stop him from getting to you.
You're also better at shooting.
Yeah, wait,
I mean,
didn't we give you the
yeah,
nice
that's
gun
true.
to shoot?
Yes, I
If-
have the
You
very
have,
good
you have,
gun
you have the
and
nice
also
gun and the
voices.
bracer and the bracers of marksmanship.
You have all the
Yep,
things that make
that's
you
true.
shoot better.
Yeah, I know. But if we were in
Does
opposite
this-
positions, there's probably a decent chance they wouldn't be able to reach you and kill you.
Does a 16 hit?
No.
So a 16 also doesn't hit then.
Somebody at this point is like, oh, wait, this is why Veter didn't want the bracers.
Oh god damn it. I just knocked my
Right,
drink
so-
over and spilled all over the place.
Oh no.
Ah.
John,
Well,
Like-
while you're cleaning that up, it's Mark 7's turn.
no jokes, no nothing. You're having a rough day. I'm really sorry, John. That's
It's been a rough couple of days.
I know. And that's why I said, like, seriously, not a joke. I'm really sorry.
Well, the
Oh,
best I
God.
can do right
It's
now
in my
is
pants.
Oh.
It's just like a small fuck you to make it even worth the amount of shit that you've been
God,
giving.
it
us.
was
I am
a
so
full
sorry.
drink. It was a full drink, and now it's mostly empty.
No.
Just
I'm
know
so
that the universe
sorry.
doesn't like you on a macro and a micro scale.
And
I
I rolled
guess.
2 16s.
I am so sorry.
Technically,
John.
those were 2 10s.
That's
Doesn't
not
make it
better.
Well, the
Just
best I can
kill
do
me
right-
so I can make a new character. Maybe it'll have better luck.
That
Just
definitely
take the
helps.
transponder off, Chief.
Oh, as a bonus
Well,
action, I heat
technically, you
metal.
rolled
Does that work?
lower.
It's everywhere.
First thing I'm going to do is spend a focus point to give Durak 3 temp HP again.
Lucky number 13.
And then I'm going to shoot this thing twice with the silver lance. Fire 1. 23
That hits.
for 9. Wow, am I just flipping coins here?
How do you want to do this?
Just levels the pistol in both hands, tweaks it to the right ever so slightly past Durak's head, pulls trigger once, right between the eyes.
So, as Gerhard has this thing like by the shoulders and is trying, like bringing his skeleton face up, staring it in the face, trying to bite at it through the helmet. Its mask is blank and opaque and impossible to see through, and it's just staring back equally soundlessly. And then, just as the camera focuses on this intense confrontation between these two, there's just a silver pulse of light from the side that punches straight through its helmet, and it goes limp.
How's Vader reacting?
Vader is still at this point. Is anybody doing anything? Because this will persist, I think, for another 6 seconds. Vader is basically still picking it up and probably at this point just slamming the body against the wall and then intermittently bringing it up and trying to take a chunk.
Right.
No, the past few days, like today in particular, has been even worse because last night I woke up 4 times choking on my own spit, and twice, and twice. And twice because I had stopped breathing.
Please don't do that.
I inherited
Yeah,
I inherited my grandmother's sleep apnea, which means occasionally I just stop breathing while I'm asleep.
Oh, bud.
Yeah, not a fan.
Mm.
Not
It's not good.
great
No,
times
it's,
for you,
it's,
huh?
it's really not good.
No good.
And I don't have a CPAP machine or anything because those cost money.
Oh God. Okay.
I'm really sorry.
Combat winds down.
Oh, is everything dead?
Yes.
Yes.
About 5 seconds after the last hostile activity, all the transponders let out sort of a louder beep, and there is a click and a hiss from the suit, and the sort of Vader just again sort of stops, and then does the sort of collapse again, and then drops the guard, and then there's a sort of a like a ding ding little reset sound, and the helmet actually no, so he again sort of stands up, and again there's that perfect posture that it was no more commonly associated with Dr. Vader. And stands up, and he sort of moves, looks down, looks around, readjusts his coat, reaches up below the mask, hits a switch, and the mask again goes that reflective, opaque color, and is sort of looking around and says, "Well, so it would seem we are all right. Pardon me, I have some patching of my suit to do," and immediately sets to with.
As I pull a shard of metal out of my flesh. Doctor, what did you say your specialty was?
Virology. But just give me one moment. Again, my suit needs repair, but then after that, it appears that you do as well.
I understand
Herschel
now.
is right over there.
I drink a supreme healing potion. Or, sorry, a superior healing potion. A greater healing potion.
It's one of the... if it's the one that Vader gave you, it's like it's a syringe.
Yeah, I inject a healing potion. 4d4 plus 4.
In the back, when no one is looking, the wings on Lyra's back just sort of fold in and vanish.
Welcome back,
Herschel-
Dr. Vito. Is that a good descriptor?
I suppose so. Yes, I was always here, although not in... How best to describe? You know how you all are very fond of using otherwise perfectly serviceable transport vehicles as weapons, yeah?
Yes.
Well, I suppose I was not in the driver's seat for the past few moments, but
I see.
yes, I am here again. Anything of note that I may have missed, or anything of a more emergency nature that needs addressing here? Yeah?
None other than tending to the injured. I understand the importance of the transponders now.
Yes,
I
as
had-
do I.
I had intended to ask Wrenches to dismantle one and identify its components, but I see that is no longer necessary.
Yeah, well, I as the cat is out of the bag, as it were. Yeah, they are, as I said, transponders, but I would be more than happy to go over their composition with wrenches. We may need additional ones constructed, and I would be most grateful for her assistance.
Doubtless some manner of identify friend foe mechanism.
In such a way, yes. Essentially, as it works, they impede detection through various systems in the suit. They make it very difficult for me, when I am not myself, to perceive anyone with the transponders.
Fascinating.
I see.
Throughout that whole conversation, Herschel is just wordlessly taking the roll of duct tape where you can't reach, like scratches on your back, and putting strips on.
Great. Thank you,
So,
Herschel.
how much of that is voluntary then?
Almost none of it. I assume that part of the system's engagement is a deactivation of the occluding function on the mask of the suit. So I would assume you all have unfortunately met the real me, as it were. Yeah.
It's a charming fellow.
Yeah.
Great smile.
One of the hazards, as always, when studying virology is unexpected exposure to the viruses one studies.
So I take it your in particular studies of that particular virus then.
Yeah, I was one of the preeminent scholars of the Necros virus.
This explains so much, actually.
Yeah. The suit has enabled me to maintain as much of myself as possible, as well as to communicate. This is, of course, a synthesized voice. My actual vocal cords are no longer usable in any sort of pleasant fashion.
We noticed.
How? Pardon me if this is a morbid question, and feel free to not answer. But how much of you is there in the suit?
As much as I can maintain, there is unfortunately less and less as time goes by. There are many preservative agents acting in the suit, but most of the brain matter has been preserved. My own particular fluid concoction seems to be doing the job. There is, in addition to the preservative agents, there are quite a few mechanical and medical viral dampeners built into the suit. My protocol, which was engaged, releases those dampening, and as I said, the virus then at that point takes the driver's seat. I developed this as a way to continue to study the effects of the virus using myself as a test subject. This, combined with good recording equipment, can allow me to place myself in a safe environment, record what will happen, and endanger no one other than myself. But in extreme circumstances as this, sometimes I must find ways to disable it in less controlled circumstances.
If you'd like, I'd be happy to record notations for your activities while in, shall we call it, berserker mode.
Yes, if it's if we find it useful. Again, more commonly in very controlled laboratory environments, but this unfortunately, the more violent effects of those under the effects of the virus have been recorded rather sensationally the galaxy over. Yeah?
Well, if it's any consolation, the virus should keep your brain relatively intact as long as no more physical damage comes to it, Lyra says as she sort of rounds the corner.
Yeah, that is a hope as well.
And other surprises, you have wings.
Yeah, yes, please. Let's talk about that. Wings, you say?
Yes.
And many other traits.
Oh, that was the thing you missed, good doctor. Our good friend Lyra has wings.
Indeed.
Seems very useful.
And many
Perhaps.
other unique traits.
Anything we
Perhaps.
should...
If
Go ahead.
if I had to guess, I would say that is one option, for lack of a better term, as part of a broader shape-shifting skill set.
Something like that, yes.
I look forward to seeing the rest of your capabilities.
You also missed the part where you beat the shit out of somebody with somebody else. Cardon says.
That was quite impressive, actually, yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, the primary instincts of the virus and those controlled by it tend to be more prey-driven or digestive in nature. Apparently, the inability to consume what one has hunted is quite frustrating
Well,
for the body.
aside from the initial shock, I must say it was a very impressive display. Your agility and strength seem to increase dramatically, as well as your ferociousness.
Yeah. And all at the very cheap, very manageable cost of all that remains of my humanity.
Oh, I mean,
It is
I-
again not something I care to engage lightly or often, and but if it helps, as you all have seen, I have attempted to create various fail safes with the function of the viral dampeners being disengaged. They will always reactivate 60 seconds after they are disengaged. And I have also incorporated a function whereby if there is no further serious exertion or aggressive action detected, they will disengage roughly 5 seconds after all hostilities cease.
So
Good to know.
minute of uptime for continual use, and 5 seconds after end of hostilities. Good to know.
It would seem to be the safest. Then again, as long as you have transponders, you will remain undetected. Although, if the transponders fail to begin to malfunction, I would advise departing the area as quickly as possible. Also, make certain that you are charging them every night. Only a bit of humor. Say,
It is good that you still have that component of your humanity. Good doctor.
yeah, well,
Well.
the only type of humor remaining when you find yourself in this state is, as I say, gallows humor. Yeah.
So that's a really good medical joke.
Thank you.
You've
Herschel.
got-
I mean, go ahead.
No, you've got no yellow bile.
I apparently must also thank all of you for not simply shooting me, that has happened before.
It was certainly startling, and it would have done to have a bit more of warning, but
Yeah, I had not expected it. As I have said, I have no personal training in combat and do not like it, but it seemed that we were up against somewhat more challenging odds than we have been before.
oh, I still have this stone, I say, pulling out the orc stone that I never used.
Ah,
I should have thought of that.
Well, if
Maybe next time?
everything's getting on the table, I suppose I should show you the full extent of who you're working with. Then Lyra says, "I
Emerges.
I hope you all have at least an amount of trust for me at this point." She says, looking at everyone else questioningly.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought that was a rhetorical question. Yes.
I am not in the habit of throwing stones from the foyer of my glass house, as it were.
All right. Well, it should be quite obvious that I'm not quite from around here, she says. As
Fiendish or pot?
Well, she puts her hands together and begins to change. The pink on her hair spreads across the entire length of her hair, turning the half black into all pink. Her skin darkens into purple, and a pair of bat-like wings and a pair of horns emerge, and along with a tail as Lyra transforms herself into the full form that is her true succubus form.
I figured your charming abilities seemed a bit more powerful than those natively acquired by most magic users. I figured some form of fiend, succubus.
What can I roll to see what I know about succubi?
You can roll me religion.
Okay.
Can I roll?
Yeah.
Do I get any bonuses for being a sage?
9. The DC will be a little bit lower.
Normal.
Do I know if succubi are considered
22.
Zardinian?
Decidedly, yes.
Okay.
So you know the common like knowledge that most people have about succubi as in fiendish understanding, John. Like you have the general D&D idea of a succubus in your head.
Yeah. Yes, I quite honestly, I had been thinking she was a succubus ever since she first did her charm thing, and it was way more powerful than a regular charm. Yes, it was. I had my suspicions, but I didn't want to be rude.
It's fiends that aren't malicious are few and far between, and already hunted down by our own kind. And then the stigma that they put on all fiends tends to lead to us being killed, even by non-fiends. So we tend to hide.
Understandable. Well, I don't know if anyone here has particular hatred for fiends, but I don't. So long as you're not openly hostile, evil, trying to kill, murder people, etc.
Well, like
The
I said,
only fiend,
go on.
the only fiend I've ever known has been on my side, so I think we're all right.
The fiends of Zarheim are not all the evil, destructive monsters or soul bargaining devils that people typically understand, but the cultural systems in place in Zarheim are designed to empower the wicked and crush those who are not. So you will rarely see any of us who are not that way, but we do exist.
Cardon, Mark 7.
Nothing to add.
Provided.
I used to be a pirate. He just says
Near-death experience brings out a lot of people, apparently.
On a ship
I'm
or
fine.
on a...
Everybody was just sharing, so I figured I'd...
we're all multiples of us, I guess.
Wait, hang on. On a ship or on a boat?
Spaceship. Who pirates on a boat?
Well, it's a lot easier on a boat.
How do you get into space?
Well, that's the thing. You don't have to go into space because you're on a boat.
Sure. Most space pirate. You'll get
Okay.
it. You'll get it when you get up there.
It is a bit more complex than the piracy you may be familiar with.
Sounds like there's going to be a lot less walking the plank, which is always the best part, I think.
No, there's still walking the plank. It's called venting them into space.
It's an airlock, yes.
I was going to say, I believe it's called taking a walk.
Well, if everyone's dropping everything on the table, I guess I'm a prince.
Of what?
A kingdom.
This kingdom?
No. Very far away.
Is there
Is
a
it?
particular
Oh, is this a
reason you
space
are-
kingdom too?
It is a space kingdom, yes.
Oh,
I
you guys
imagine there
don't
is-
have to be space everything, you know. You can just be a prince. You
Well,
don't have to be a space prince.
But I am a space prince, technically.
I'm not a space tree.
Yeah,
I'm just me.
But once we get you into space, you will be a space tree.
Wait, is that how that works?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no.
No, I'm. Dude,
I am sure you will get used to it, Herschel.
it's a
I
rather
don't
long
know.
long story, and I'd rather not go into detail in the middle of an enemy encampment that we're intending to destroy. So perhaps on the road I'll explain further. But
Very well. Which
Yeah.
brings me round to a previous point. Lyra,
Yes.
if you are true to your word that your Sarhenian influence is not entirely evil, then I imagine we will have no issues. If, however, you are lying to us, we will deal with that when we find out.
I feel like that's
I mean,
implicit.
fair.
I feel like that's implicit, though. Whenever anybody lies to you about something serious, about whether or not they intend you harm, if it turns out that
You
they're
know what
lying, you deal with them.
You know what I mean, Durak. I am not very good at this.
Well, if it's any consolation, most of my sisters wouldn't have revealed themselves there.
Understandable.
Yeah. Shall we get about destroying this place?
Yes, let's, Lyra says as she returns back to her human form.
Before we destroy this place, this is a scientific bunker, is it not? Are we not beings of science? Surely there's something
No.
we can. Oh, wait, what?
There may be a communications unit or two we could salvage, but given that what we know about the Nocturne Empire, it is likely better that this facility be raised.
Well, what's this big thing here? Why don't we
Well,
can't?
let's
You're
take
telling
a-
me that
we-
there's
we should-
nothing here that we
We
can.
should take a look at it.
pilfer.
We should take a look at it, take what we can, and destroy the rest.
Well, for what this thing is, Herschel, Lyra says, walking over to the console at the north side of the machine. I think I have a guess, she says, as she taps something into the console, and the opaque green glass becomes faintly translucent, and you can see the brewing bodies of what look to be hybrid troopers.
Gross.
You still want to keep
A
them, Herschel?
factory.
I'm too young to be a parent.
I pick up
Do
my
it.
sleeping friend.
Oh, that's right. You have a.
Cardon, if you keep him, you'll have to feed and change him.
Oh no, I'll be setting him outside.
Ah,
I
with
would
the
like
other one.
to search I would like to search the bodies for any explosives.
I'd like to search the room for anything neat.
I'd like to search the building for anything at all.
All three of you can roll me investigation checks.
Hiya!
So, Mark 7, you find no explosives. You imagine that's probably intentional so that there's no potential for explosives damaging any of the equipment here.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Did they have guns?
They did.
Okay.
You mean we have guns?
Well,
So you
don't
have
worry, Mark 7. Explosives won't be a problem.
you have a pair of shotguns, which is to say the only two that had guns were the troopers.
Take their shields
Cool.
and batons as well.
Yeah. There are still some scientists who I did not put on the battle map because, they aren't combatants.
Oh,
Oh, they've probably
That's
run
right.
by now after,
Yes,
after the
they have-
explosions. And
They definitely ran when you guys all funneled into the hallway.
Yeah, like we were all off on that side. There were explosions coming from that side. They probably saw their opportunity and booked it.
Definitely.
Get
for sure.
Technology roll to see if I can find a way to blow this place up.
Sure, go ahead.
I've got a plan for blowing it up. I just figured we'd look around and see if there's anything particularly of importance first.
But things that you do find, Herschel,
Yes.
You find, just looking for things that are neat, you find a shot collar.
Oh, that is neat.
With included battery. And
Alright, alright.
Batteries included on our slave collars. Nice.
Yeah, it's just like in a little side pack ready to be deployed.
It's like it's in like the plastic shell and everything. Clamshell packaging. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like a separate blister for like 1 AA.
Yeah.
No, this runs on C cells, baby. You gotta get that voltage.
2 C cells.
And then you also find
She does not sell C cells down by the seashore.
Oh,
the seashore.
Yeah.
yeah.
Surely soon she will sell some more, yes?
No, never again. I burned her warehouse to the ground.
Whitestone Durag wanted for arson.
That's why I don't have any fire spells. It's too easy to track.
Oh, you just cast Coal Lightning and
Exactly,
Set a house on fire that way.
exactly.
Oh, no one will ever suspect. Yeah.
that just gave me a brilliant idea for what to do with my pirate game where I'm playing a Tempest Cleric.
Sorry, Wade, you were saying things.
You also find a bracelet that is formed from definitely more advanced technology than anything else around here.
Okay.
What was it?
It's
Some
a
form
shiny
of
bracelet, and it's
Okay.
on my wrist.
You sure
As
that's a
you-
good idea? We don't know what it does.
As you put it on your wrist, you see it light
It
up
explodes.
and respond to you. And you press it for a little bit, and what appears to be a set of you just sort of press something at random, and a large hard light screwdriver ejects out of the bracelet into your hand.
Oh, I love it. This is neat.
Ah,
It makes screwdrivers.
it's a
Look,
it's a Mass Effect Omni tool.
You have specifically found an all-purpose tool.
ooh.
We already
Into
had,
your hand as in...
we already had one of those points. We already had an all-purpose
Yeah.
tool. Points at Dr. Veter.
Come on. He's hardly all-purpose.
I'm fairly certain. I'm fairly certain into your hand means the handle is now in your palm, as opposed to into your hand.
No, the
I hope
blade's
so,
into the
but-
palm, and it's sticking handle up. Yes.
Which could also be described as into your possession.
The all-purpose tool, for those who are unfamiliar, you can find it on D&D Beyond. This is a uncommon all-purpose tool, which is to say it transforms into a variety of tools. As an action, you can touch the item and transform it into any type of artisan's tools of your choice, or in this case, since it's a bracelet, it generates them out of hard light.
Oh, beautiful.
And whatever form the tool takes, you're proficient with it.
Oh,
while
and I get
holding-
proficiency. Oh.
Yes, it
He's
requires
still my
it requires attunement by an artificer.
I just happen to know an artificer.
While holding this tool, you gain a bonus to the spell attack rolls and saving throw DCs of your artificer spells. The bonus is determined by the tool's rarity. In this case, as an uncommon tool, it's a +1.
Okay. So, does this stack with my alchemical savant,
Yes.
which requires me to cast them through alchemist supplies?
if
that-
you use it as alchemist supplies, you get your
Okay.
savant.
What a wonderful thing has been bequeathed unto me.
Yeah, all-purpose tools. All-purpose tools are the artificer version of like a +1 wand of the war mage or something like that.
Yeah,
And-
this is great.
As an action, you can focus on the tools to channel your creative forces. Choose a cantrip that you don't know from any class list. For 8
Oh,
hours, you can cast that cantrip, and it counts as an artificer cantrip for you. Once this property is used, it can't be used again until the next dawn.
So yeah, for
So
eight
anyway, I
for
still
8 hours,
blast for 6.
for 8 hours you get Eldritch Blast or
He
Thorn,
sounds happy.
or Thorn Whip or Shillelagh.
this is mwah, chef's kiss. It just
Uses it for
keeps
king
going
craft.
on and on. Gonna use it for mending, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it mending on your spell list?
Yeah, but I don't have mending, and look, it's a long story, all right?
But that's what you find, Herschel.
I like what I find.
Duroc, you find. Let's see. There was another thing. Yes, here it is. You find a grimoire.
Ooh. Hang on, everybody. I found a book.
It's a fucking research laboratory. It's full of books.
We can read in the car.
I opened the book.
We can read in the car on the way home.
It appears to be a spell book.
Ooh. Does it have any identifiable qualities of itself?
It is an arcane grimoire. Which is sort of the same thing as the all-purpose tool, but for wizards.
Ooh.
It requires attunement by a wizard. While you are holding this leather-bound book, you can use it as a spell-casting focus for your wizard spells, and you gain a bonus to spell attack rolls and saving throws equal to the bonus determined by the rarity. In this case, it's also uncommon, so a +1. You can use this book as a spell book. In addition, when you use your arcane recovery feature, you can increase the number of spell slot levels you regain by 1.
Ooh.
Well, shit.
Yes, I found a very good book. Are there any spells in it already?
There are. They are specifically all necromancy and demonology-related spells, as you might expect for this kind of lab.
That's fine. I'll take any knowledge I can get. I think I might be able... Dr. Vita, I might be able to help you with your research after I read this book.
You find immediately present, and it looks like some of these have been scrubbed out, but there's only a handful of spells here. You find False Life. You find Cause Fear.
I look forward to it, Your Highness.
Oh, that's a good point. Do we have to? Are you a Your Grace, or are you a Highness,
I'll tell you later. Right now, none of those. Sorry, hang on. I'm trying to
And you
add-
find... Hang on.
Sorry, it was False Life and what?
False Life, Cause Fear.
It was Cause Fear, your most worshipfulness.
False Life Cause Fear is my favorite Oingo Boingo song.
When Duroc casts Cause Fear, it's just going to be, "Excuse me, peasant."
Oh, he's already cast False Life, pretending not to be a prince.
I mean, I wouldn't say he was pretending not to be.
You find Arcane Lock.
It was fair. I just wasn't being one.
It's not hard to hide something, you just never acknowledge its existence.
Exactly.
And you find Crown of Madness.
You may have Crown of Madness, but that's no excuse for Crown of Rudeness.
Arcane
If
Lock.
you got all 4 of those.
False Life, Cause Fear, Arcane Lock, and Crown of Madness.
Yes.
I forget. I have to. Do I have to? If I transfer the spells from my book into this book, do I have
you
to?
still have to pay for it.
Do I have to pay for these new ones?
You still have to turn the new ones into your own formula.
Okay. Yeah, I know I have to pay for my old ones, but it's quicker and cheaper. I've got a lot of writing to do. I just sort of say casually, click.
Here, borrow my pen, and I pop out a pen.
I don't. I hold up my finger. I don't actually need a pen.
Oh, okay. Well,
thank you though.
I will do my best to ensure we do not have any off-road incidents.
Yes.
You can write in a moving vehicle, I imagine.
Yes, fairly easily. Thank you.
Very good.
Anyways, now for William to acknowledge Dr. Vita's role.
Yeah, that was the last thing. So, Dr. Vita, with your technology roll, you sort of turn this place upside down a bit, and you find out that the pipe that you had ended up fighting by is a primary power shunt and also heat sink for most of this facility. And if it had been damaged, as you came very close to doing in the middle of your fight, it could cause a catastrophic heat buildup that might lead to a critical meltdown.
Well, this is simple enough then. When we are ready to leave, all we have to do is disable this heating shunt, and that is all for this place.
Do I need to do any additional damage to the facility?
It seems like that would be enough, right? To just
Yeah, like, and you would want to turn everything on to max and then damage the heat sinks and then let it build up until it explodes. But yeah.
I draw the silver lance pistol. I have a means of ensuring a quick disable.
As do I, as I holding up a hand.
If we
Yes, but how fast are you, Dirac?
Very.
We'll go ahead and Vita is witnessing this measuring contest occur. He's just setting all the everything on it to maximum.
Right, are we ready to leave then?
Herschel's walking towards the exit, turning random valves as he goes.
Yeah. Same with Cardon, just any valve. He's got the soldier over his shoulder. Any valve he walks past, just turn whatever way will turn the easiest.
Can I get a download of whatever research information they were working on before we leave?
Absolutely, yeah. With that technology roll, you definitely can.
Okay, yeah, I would like to take that, and then also grab samples from the hybrid troopers in the Royal Guard.
You also find there's a particular casket that is in there that you find, and you sort of pick it up, and you find that there is a small fiend worm inside of it that was earmarked as an experiment in bioaugmentation for individuals.
WYRM or WORM?
WORM.
Okay, so are we talking like sort of grub looking thing, or like the hive from Destiny style worm? What are we?
Kind of a grub looking thing, yeah.
Okay. Good deal.
As we're walking out with Cardon slinging the guy over his shoulder. So, Cardon, why do you keep saving these people? I mean, you had no qualms murdering, what, 3 others? Why does this guy get to live?
I don't try to kill every person that I fight, but if it can't be avoided, then it can't be avoided. This one got lucky. What he does with it afterwards, we'll see. But I either will turn him over to the locals here, or perhaps one of you will have a better idea and use for him.
Well, I guess however he ends
Either
up,
way, he doesn't have a choice, and he like slaps his cheek.
Are we all good to leave?
Well, whatever happens to him, I guess it's better than what Lyra does to hers at the end.
I've just seen them get stabbed through the back of the head. I mean,
Yeah, that's the worst.
Wouldn't know.
I mean, it doesn't
But-
kill them painfully. Like,
Yeah,
I could kiss them. That's a bad way to go.
I mean, they don't. They both sound bad. It. Mm,
What exactly happens when you kiss them?
they apparently go. Whatever going is when you kiss someone, it can't be good.
It sounds
Yeah,
it sounds like we're all good to go.
Yes, we're waiting.
No.
Why-
Are we good to go or to go?
I cast
When-
Shatter on the reactor.
Oh, bastard.
Lyra sighs, and the kiss is the method by which a succubus does the thing that succubi are known for and drains someone's soul.
Okay. I was
I
going to
don't
say
think that would work on me.
it has been some time, and I know Herschel is most likely overall unfamiliar with the process, but I don't recall kissing being something that's abhorrent. But yeah, I can imagine if that is the end result, and yes, I would also wish to avoid it.
I've learned to sustain myself with different methods.
Well, we have that in common then, yeah?
Something like that.
How many alarms are going off?
I
Literally
start
all of them.
I start exiting now as I shatter
Hey,
the
we're at
reactor.
the exit.
Yeah,
What you guys
have
are
to
doing?
kind of take a wall walking out.
William, could you turn off the turn order thing, please?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, once we're out and walking back towards the car. So, first of all, I'd appreciate it if you all would continue to call me Darak. It's kind of important to me. There no honorifics are required, but my name is Aiden Dolman. I'm the Aiden Dolman the second, technically, but I'm the Crown Prince of the Kingdom of Dol on the planet of Grasara, which is currently perpetually locked in the same moment in time by unknown parties.
Which
We all feel
moment in
that way about
time?
our hometowns.
No, literally locked. So, on my 20th birthday, 5 years ago, a magical attack occurred in the kingdom, and my father banished me from the material plane temporarily, saving me, as the entire kingdom was frozen in time, and has remained as such since.
How big is your kingdom?
It's not the largest kingdom on the planet, but 8 million people.
Okay. Look, we can't. This is a space kingdom? Is it?
Well, yes.
You just shove enough people together that they have nowhere to move, and you call it a kingdom, huh?
Well, no, it's a kingdom that's been established for many generations. I'm as part of a much larger organization of kingdoms within the planet itself.
So
I think that-
there's how many people are on Nocturna? Like, there's got to be less than 8 million. It's medieval.
Definitely.
They can't support that. Yeah.
Definitely. It's not even a million if you had to guess.
So there's more than 8 million people on your whole planet.
Oh, we're one of the smaller kingdoms.
Okay.
Actually,
How
I think
many
we might
people
be
are
the-
on your planet?
Well, I don't know the census of the head count, but we're definitely
Oh boy.
the smallest of the kingdoms, and there are
There's too much. You can't live in that. There's too much living around everyone else.
There are 5 other kingdoms, and we're like I said, the smallest. So, but anyways, I'm the problem is that whatever entity or entities that locked my kingdom in time is still abroad, and presumably assumes that I was locked in time with it. So, if you wouldn't mind continuing to refer to me as Dorak, I'd appreciate it.
Oh, until the kingdom is freed.
Well, that's my end goal, yes.
Okay. It's a clandestine type deal.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Of course. Yeah. I have no concern. Your secret is as safe as us. Although I must say, for future reference, not too many shopkeepers out there have learned to fence. Yeah?
Well, I mean, there are plenty of people on Gilgamesh
not?
Station that have weird variety of things.
Yeah, and
It's a
how many of
perfectly
them are
reasonable aerobic activity that doesn't take up much space.
how many of them are royalty in hiding?
I never asked.
Exactly. Maybe the
Well,
entire
the other royalty didn't ask him either, so
Exactly. Maybe we should go back and do a door-to-door survey.
I'd rather
We'll
not.
just-
do you have
Uh,
a fencing
I-
club you go to? We should
no,
start there.
No, I don't. I'm a head. I operate as a hedge wizard. It's sort of expected that we have weird, arcane knowledges like fencing.
That hardly seems arcane.
Well, when most people on Gilgamesh Station use guns or much bigger swords. Also, I'm not good with
Okay.
regular swords. I'm only good with magical ones.
Again, no fear. We certainly will keep your secrets.
I don't know anyone else to tell. Everyone else I know is dead, so
Or us.
or you, yes.
Mark 7. Anything that you would care to enlighten the rest of us with?
I have already given you my origins. If you are expecting me to shed some incredible insight into precursor history, I am afraid I do not possess that knowledge.
Okay.
What is
Again, if it's something into which you wish to look, I will repeat my offer to assist you. But,
In
where-
that
where-
case,
where did you learn fencing? Sorry, I interrupted.
in that case, then I suppose it is my desire to learn more about the people that I was, well, I suppose built for is the best descriptor.
Right. I mentioned that earlier, briefly. If we ever are around Krater, the where is that? The Underspire Empire is the gnomish kingdom on the planet that occupies quite a bit of precursor area, as it were.
It has been documented for potential future reference.
It sounded like somebody was saying something, but it was too quiet to be picked up. I don't know.
Oh, did you not
No,
catch
I
that?
know I heard you, but it
No,
sounded
no,
like
we got
somebody
yours.
else.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I said "goot"
Ah.
very quietly.
I see.
I take it we're in the truck running away from this place as
Oh,
it
yeah, by
burns
this
down
point,
half
Mark
the
7's already
forest.
started driving.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Cool.
So,
He's Herschel is going to take the amulet of the drunkard and kind of slyly slip it on to our newly minted barbarian and offer him a giant alchemy jug full of beer in celebration. Here, to your first, I don't know what you want to call it. Your first something anyway.
Yeah, no, thank you. I got enough mayonnaise last time.
No, it's not mayonnaise. Look, no, take a look. It's not mayonnaise. Try it.
No, I rather think not. I would have to be a little, shall we say, less formal than I find myself. And he taps the helmet.
Pretend to try it.
Herschel, what are you doing back there?
Nothing.
Looks like he's trying to pour beer on Dr. Vita.
Yeah,
I desist. We do not want Imperial patrols to think we are drinking on the job.
We are drinking on the job though.
Herschel, I fail to see the point of this exercise, but is this something that will accomplish something?
If you feel so bad about spilling it, just try it while holding your head out the window. I want to see if this works.
What exactly am I attempting? You understand that I cannot drink anything.
The intent has to be there. Want to drink and attempt to drink.
And what will happen if I do?
Well, that's what all experiments are about, aren't they? I couldn't possibly tell you without affecting the results of the experiment, surely.
Yeah, most of them also have a hypothesis, and very few experiments of this sort have the potential to manifest in the breach of a highly contagious virus. Yeah.
Just think of you as a double-blind lab rat.
No, I don't think I will. And do I see the bracelet?
If you look down for a bit, eventually you will see the amulet of the drunkard. Yes.
Can I try to figure out what it is?
You've seen it before. It's the amulet
Okay.
of the drunkard. You know what it is.
Okay. He will. Well, he doesn't sigh, but he will take it off and hold it out.
Really? You're not even gonna try?
No,
I'll
again, this is the entirety of my existence at this point is a carefully balanced set of both mechanical and chemical tinctures and treatments that remain in balance. I am quite concerned as to what would happen if anything was to throw them out of balance.
Well, okay. He'll take his amulet of the drunkard off you. Cardon, you wanted something to drink?
I said I'd take it if he didn't want it. Sure.
Cool. Have a sip. Have exactly. Oh, I don't know. For you, maybe 3 sips.
Out of character, I really want it, but because I understand why it would be great, but I just feel like
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
so out of character. Thank you.
Yeah. I was also wondering which way the DM would roll as to whether or not you could actually drink anything to regain 4d4 plus 4 hit points.
Apparently,
Yeah,
people can see apparently people can get into this live stream even when it's unlisted. Because somebody said something in live chat at some point that I missed.
Huh. Did they put their opinion about tubes?
No, they just after they missed much. Also, was there no Lancer this week? Yes, there was no Lancer this week, and I don't know when you came in, so I have no idea.
Is it a singular YouTube link?
I
Surely it's different every time, right?
I would assume.
Well,
Also,
who
it's
knows?
unlisted, so you shouldn't be able to.
Well, you can
How
still
about-
get
how
in if
about
you
we-
have
how
the
about we
link.
shoot these troubles when we're off air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
He doesn't take the amulet of the drunkard, but he'll take the sips.
Oh yeah. Good. You regain 4d4 plus 4 hit points.
Oh, good. I was down a whole 9 health points.
Yeah.
All right.
we're taking a long rest anyways, as I spend the next 13 hours and 130 gold translating just my first level spells into my new
Oh.
spell book.
As you make your way out there, as it is past our time, that is where we will end for the week.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.